Perfect.
This is
Wait, did
the
anybody
second
die?
group of adventurers trying to solve this.
Yeah.
We're gonna find the bodies of the first group and then move on.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what
think you're
happened?
the
What
only
happened?
one that's alive left, Ragnar.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, no, somebody debrief me, because I saw like the group chat, put the speaker in the body in the ground group chat, but again, I didn't really quite follow it as well as I
Okay,
should.
so actual recap for Aric's sake. So basically, the session before last, we went through. We finally decided that we needed to go and confront Tessalaka in order to, mostly because Sven is still under the curse and slowly dying.
Mhm.
So we eventually got ourselves into her realm. In doing so, we all basically found ourselves teleported into separate rooms, each with their own little puzzle traps. And basically, last session, everyone basically had a little one-off where they tried to solve the trap and then moved on and further explored the castle a bit. So
Okay,
True.
I remember my trap being pig Latin, and then I had to
yeah,
decipher it.
so Cade had two barrels, and he had to fill the barrel puzzle.
Which
Then-
math puzzle. I gave the math guy got the math puzzle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember all of them actually. Cade, I remember the big one with Cade because he solved it the session before last, and then had to double back and like, wait, is this how this goes?
Sven had a jar where he had to randomly put his hand in. And then
Ooh,
While
like
avoiding-
Dune, like the Gum Jabbar type deal, where the jar is full of pain, or what? What was
Well-
it?
so the jar had
Close.
two scorpions and two. So if he would have picked the wrong one, he would have taken damage. One let him out, and then I think 3 of them were nothing.
Okay. What about Stigger? What did Stigger have to go through?
So basically, I got this one.
No,
So
go
I had
ahead,
a
go ahead.
room with 3 doors and a drain in the middle. I had attempted to look at the drain, but then, because Tessalaka's been in these rooms taunting and saying, trying to start shit, because why not?
It's a bad
And-
guy, of course.
Yeah, exactly. But I basically did that, and when we actually got into it and investigated it, it came out of the ground, and the first time it poured out steaming hot water. So I got myself tried to get up into a corner to avoid it, like between 2 corners. I checked the door, I broke the glass, wasn't able to find my way through. The second time, acid came out, and then because she can apparently just trigger the trap on her own without me doing anything. The third time, this pinkish liquid came out that didn't seem to hurt. So eventually the only thing I could check was under the pillar. So when I determined that couldn't hurt me, I went down there and found a key that opened one of the locked doors to get out of the place. Alvarian threw himself out a window and then flew down and then
Why?
re-entered the place.
Why?
Because that's how he decided to get out.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
He could fly, so he decided that he was gonna just throw himself out a window.
Which
That's
means he never bothered with the puzzle in his brain, which means we're missing a key piece.
yeah.
True.
Oh, yeah. There's like, after you finish every puzzle, there's like a mirror fragment shard.
Yeah. So
Yes, and when you look in it, you see not your own reflection, but it looks like another area inside of this large dilapidated mansion.
it was like a big ballroom, was it?
A large hall.
A hall.
It could be
Okay.
considered. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a large open space, correct. And everybody except Alvarian has got one of those fragments and sees the exact same thing through it. Now Sven and Alvarian eventually kind of like just by happenstance linked up in a hallway, and while they were in said hallway, some large, huge humanoid with Stigger's face mask barreled in through a door and began to look like he was not happy with intruders in his home. And
because I'm
yes.
can't keep his fat mouth shut.
Yeah.
Okay,
Whoa.
okay.
True. So that is also
we're
going
still big picture. Are we still around the time of? Oh wait, Brett, are you rolling?
Oh, yes, we are live. Hello there. Yes, we are
Hello.
live. Hello.
Excellent.
Yo.
So big picture stuff. Also, fuck Wizards of the Coasts and OGL 1.1.
You know, okay. Yeah. You
Well,
know what?
let's start with this saying that this video is now immediately dated, if it wasn't before.
Yeah. I mean, all right. I mean, quickly, like on that. I honestly, I was thinking, like, I wonder, like, what pre-game conversation we would get into real quick, and I thought about that. You know, I feel like I'm not I'm not like a content creator in the idea in which I'm like designing games, coming out with like modules and all types of stuff. You know, I don't have a huge business like maybe, you know, Kobold Press where they're making a ton of money, and they depend on that license in order to do what they do. So if you're a small creator or a large creator and you are trying to, you know, create stuff, I mean, it really does suck. And it, you know, but I'm thinking of like, well, is there any argument that Wizards of the Coast has? And part of me is like, well, I mean, it does kind of make business sense that they would want to lock in more of their, you know, of their content they produced under their license, so other people can't use it. Because I mean, I mean, closing out competitors is going to make them more money. I mean, it's like I could totally see like a business wanting to go ahead and do that. So part of it does feel like there's a lot of hysteria, you know, among the gaming community. It feels like anything that goes viral now online.
Well, I will
like,
say this actually. So I understand that that makes sense, and I think if that was the reason, I think people would not be as visceral. There would still be some uproar, but it would be the regular uproar. The problem that came out with it was just the idea. If that was it, would be it. But the way they did it was entirely scummy, completely under the radar, and totally intended to take advantage of these people. Like, if the document itself is entirely one-sided, it has the 25 was a baseline. They could renegotiate without your permission if they gave you 30 days notice, and was entirely targeted at these third-party creators who are making this money. So, and I think it's the disrespect and the just not caring about the community and the product that the executives that people are having problems with.
I guess my question is does Wizards of the Coast have an obligation to care about the larger community in the respect of watching out for the business interests of other you know, tabletop game producers? Like, in that aspect, are they responsible? Are they like...
Here's my take on that question, because that is an interesting question, and to me it has a semi yes, semi no. On the one hand, you have every right to protect your product, right? You know, if you made the latest graded Wizamadoo, then you do deserve to have copyright and patent on it, right? But at the same time, that's a Wizamadoo. The term druid has been around forever. The term barbarian has been around forever. You can't coin something that's been around forever. And the D20 game system has been around forever. Just because you put terminology to it and popularize it doesn't make it yours.
True.
You see what I'm saying? Usain Bolt popularized running. Does that mean he created running? No. He popularized Pumas. Does that mean he created Puma? No. So similarly, it's like you're trying to penalize people for broadcasting that they're playing your game and try to take rights on them playing your game in a creative way. But the whole purpose of the game was that people could make it whatever they wanted in the fantasy realm, and your system gave access to that. In my opinion, you're actually doing the exact opposite of what you think you're doing. Instead of locking down the business and making yourself more fans, you're actually telling people, don't use my system unless you want trouble with us. So they're going to do what anybody else does naturally. Go somewhere else.
And you know what? And part of me also thinks, like, was this a conscious decision of like people who work inside of the department of like, or the the small business of Wizards of the Coast, or was it like corporate types from like Hasbro who came
I
down and
will-
was like, you know
Well,
what?
I will.
Look,
Well,
we
actually,
need to
I
make
will
more
say-
money. You know.
I will say this because there have been people leading the charge, and there are. If you look, you'll see a number of D&D creators who are researching and getting leaks and stuff. There are people with contacts in Wizards of the Coast, and there's actually a statement by one of them who has specifically said, like, the people who did do D&D Beyond and like manage it, not only was their staff already cut earlier before this, but they were not informed of most of these OGL changes. They were told that they were going to wheel this out.
Yeah.
There have been talks of how the executive and like reveals of how the executives are mad at the community for not giving them their money, for being very not just letting them roll this through, even though the original plan was for them to give this to creators and then have a week turnaround for everybody to accept it. Like this was
I read
not
that.
something that was announced like, oh, this is how going forward. This is something with NDAs that was shipped in advance with sweetened deals for people to sign on early with the intent, this is how it's going to be. You have a week. This would like
Yeah.
this was anyone when you actually look into it, there is a legality of what they're trying to do. The way they did it was wrong, and they know that.
But my question still stands is like, well, who is they? Is it like
these are most likely Hasbro executives who are
Yeah.
looking at these people who are. It's the same thing as like a gaming company who looks at someone who, like XQC or someone who makes a lot of money on their game, so they're going to go to them like, hey, you bought a game and you're just playing it on this free platform, but apparently you made money off it, so now we're going to demand 25% of your profits because it was our game you played. Like,
Yeah.
this is a publisher going up to writers and saying, hey, we're going to help publish your book, but we're going to take this cut of your money. And you get you get the name on the book, you get to have the book, but we're going to take most of the money.
Yeah, I think, I mean, like, part of me has sympathy for, like, the Wizards of the Coast, like, group or organization that's inside of, like, Hasbro, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, those people are, you know, I imagine that they're just, you know, like, they probably had no issue with the OGL or anything like that. And, like, but this does feel like some corporate shit from upstairs was like, look, you know, we need to make more money, so we need you to change that shit up.
It has been stated by people within Wizards of the Coast that are not at the high level, that are just doing their day-to-day and just being this is executives who they have deliberately stated is only care about their bottom line.
Yeah, but what I don't
that
like,
is the problem.
But I guess what I don't like is this idea, like, okay, I mean, sure, there's a bunch of other systems and stuff out there, but, you know, Dungeons & Dragons is pretty popular. I enjoy it. We're obviously playing it and things like that. And the people who create this stuff inside of Wizards of the Coast, I do appreciate them. You know, as, like, you know, content creators and an entity itself. Do I appreciate Hasbro, who is, like, you know, the umbrella corporation over them? No, fuck them. But, you know, it also feels like, well, does destroying or attempting to destroy D&D by, like, I don't know, consumer boycott, like worth it? Because I see, like, because I saw the update, you know, I saw the post that Wizards of the Coast released, right? And they were, like, trying to explain the situation. And then you go ahead and you look through social media, you still see a lot of people say, oh, fuck that, fuck Wizards of the Coast, fuck Dungeons & Dragons, let's try to, destroy the company for this. And it's like, I'm not sure I agree with that, you know.
I will say I don't agree. I do not agree with that either. Here's the situation as I understand it. Those people are the violent minority, let's face it. Anytime a situation comes up and there's a person that's currently in the stockade, they're going to throw tomatoes without caring what the situation is. They're there for the spectacle. They're not there for the content. I believe, and a lot of creators I think have expressed this, nobody involved in this wants Wizards of the Coast or D&D to go away. The problem is what was the draconian thing that was brought to the table is unacceptable, because this isn't just like going forward. This is retroactive.
Yeah.
So this was deliberately made to target people, and they looked at it and say, the OGL had no problems, and maybe they're willing to negotiate, but this is unacceptable. So we need to do something to make you listen, which is where the boycott's coming in. If Wizards of the Coast brings something acceptable to the table, then maybe the situation may tide over. If this keeps going, it will be because Hasbro would not budge and let this ship sink. One
And
side is
also,
willing
you
to
gotta-
negotiate, the other side needs to actually be reasonable.
Yeah.
also,
And
you
the
gotta
statement they
remember,
have
too.
given does not show that they're willing
No.
to be reasonable. It is
I think
passive aggressive as shit.
I
True.
think it's also interesting to note that you got to remember that Dungeons and Dragons is a fantasy-based game, right? That means technically I don't need anybody to play the game. All I need is a pair of dice and a piece of paper. I could easily make my own system, own rules, and only thing that would be similar is the D20 dice, right? The whole element of fantasy gaming is that it doesn't require corporate overlords or some master player. Like, that's the antithesis of the spirit of the game.
Well,
When
that's
you
the
bring this
well, that's the
corporate-
issue that's coming on, because that's the way the game is played. But the idea that people are thinking of, I imagine there's someone who has a plan of this. But the idea is they're trying to make D&D this easily marketable thing, and that's what everybody, I think, is really part of what's really mad about. This is kind of reinforcing the idea that they're trying to, with D&D Beyond and stuff, the VTT, they're trying to make this.
monetization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, first off, for the TTRPG, that doesn't make sense. So this doesn't seem like nobody thinks this is a smart move, and they're mad that this is happening.
True.
This
True.
is
to me it is.
this is
To me, it is.
it is transparent what this is.
Like, to me, the stupid thing is to try to force corporate into something that is inherently based on the idea of anti-corporations. Like, the whole point of Dungeons and Dragons to me is that at some point, and I know Dungeons and Dragons is older than that, but at some point someone looked at Monopoly and was like, you know what, I'm so sick of playing Monopoly. I'm sick of Sorry. I want to play a game where I'm the actual hero. And that's where D&D came into play, where they don't have to buy your board pieces and buy your board and play your rules. You can do it anything. The fact that they made it convenient and accessible is commendable, but D&D been around since before Hasbro was even a thought in somebody's mind.
True. And I mean, and on a last note, I feel like corporate Hasbro, like, they didn't. I feel like they felt like nobody would have cared. That's the reason. That's the that is like they made a document. They thought nobody was gonna read, nobody was gonna care, and it was just gonna go ahead and happen.
I saw a great thing online about that. They tried to put a bunch of obscure stuff in a document of legalese, forgetting that this community is built up people pouring over documents, looking for things to improve their characters.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this whole game is based around, reading and interpreting rules and shit. You know, it's
That's
like
what we do. We're rules lawyers.
That's exactly.
They're the worst potential community.
Like, every D&D player is secretly a lawyer or a legal aid or something like that in their heart, because that's what rules are for. But I also want to ask, do y'all think the movie has affected this? Like, do you think this is them trying to say, do the Marvel thing? Because if you think about it, D&D is a lot like comic books. There are D&D comic books, as a matter of fact,
I will
right?
say that this is probably a move to try to make D&D more accessible in more formats. The fact they canceled games is unfortunate, but this is a move to try to bring it more mainstream with movies, games, and stuff. And
I wish they would stop that, though. D&D don't need to be mainstream.
They ain't gonna stop that.
I will say this: a D&D like, I've played the Baldur's Gate games, I've played the Planeshift Torment game. There are good D&D games. I'm still looking forward to Baldur's Gate 3. Hopefully, if this doesn't implode. I will say that D&D has made good games of multiple varieties. We don't need to talk about the other Dungeons and Dragons movie, but the one coming out seems interesting. This is a concept that can work. It's the business model they're choosing for it that's the problem.
Exactly.
They did not need to do this. This is a company who is this is literally the giant of the TTRPG market, which is still a niche market, by the way. So the fact they're doing this shows I don't think they understand their product.
Like you already
they
have
are
the you already have the market corner, and now you're
Yeah.
trying to corner it further, but you already got it cornered.
this is not getting in the I don't know much about Hasbro. This does not seem like an in the black decision. This is, can we push this further decision? And I think that's a
I
problem.
think it's also related to the fact that they recently shot themselves in the foot with some recent Magic the Gathering shenanigans,
yeah,
and
there
not
was
pulling as much money that way.
Yeah, see, the fact is,
Uh,
this is not their first. This is also like people are also pissed at that, which might also be part of it. To be honest, because like, it's like this is not like oh, okay, you're just proving yourselves to be. This is where you are in this, because that was egregious.
What did they do? I know they made D&D Magic card combo thing. I didn't get into it, but
no, that's not the
big issue
problem.
is the fact that they increased the production schedule, which the Magic Gathering community really did not want, because it's like releasing more sets per year. How can they keep up with that?
Also, the
right.
30th anniversary, the way they went about it with Magic the Gathering was just honestly terrible. It was insanely priced.
Oh
And
yeah, the $1,000 for 4 packs for cards you can't even use in tournaments.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
what?
also, and not even sent out to card shops. They like, who are their main dealers, they just decide, hey, we're just going to cut out the middleman, so you have to deal directly with us and give us your money.
Wow, they
Like,
don't understand
like
their
this is
product.
not their first offense. People are like, okay,
No,
if you're
they don't understand their product.
no, they don't.
That's what that
That's-
makes it
that's
evidently
what-
clear that you don't understand what you have. Game Shop's been around for how long? Like card games, video games, arcades, and D&D. These are like the nerd staple crops. And
Yeah,
if you don't understand that you got a niche product and you gonna make niche product money, you're a fool. Because if a niche product goes to a bigger market, it flops. It inevitably fails. It always does. There are some rare exceptions, and those exceptions are usually brought about by technology. There is no technology that can make cards better than cards. I'm
or
sorry.
an exceptional amount of talent and good work that gets the foot in the door.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's how
I
comics
think
movies went niche.
the
so.
D&D Magic cards that came out, one of the things I was hoping for was usually whenever they do like these specialized Magic the Gathering sets, they release an art book of all the art from the cards. I was waiting for that to get released. I have not yet to see anything about that, because I wanted all the D&D art art in a book.
They stopped doing that because it was not profitable.
Photos in the chat. Check the chat, Brent.
What's up? What is going on?
Photos typing.
Um.
You're going to the bathroom. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
sorry.
Yeah.
But what I think is that yes, that happened with comic books, right? But what you notice is, like, look at the trend with comic books when you say that, right? What are the popular comic books? What are the popular comic book movies? X-Men is popular comic. X-Books makes a popular movie, right? Try picking up a unpopular comic though, like Static
absolutely.
Shock. Even that's
my
something that they keep talking about doing it, but they ain't leaned on it. And there are so many other underground comics that are never going to make movies. A niche product will always be niche, even if a portion of it becomes mainstream. Like, look at Doom. Look at Doom. Doom might actually make it 3, 4, 5 movies, but I guarantee you it's not going to make it 14 books or 14 worth of movies.
No.
Never. It'll never get past that. Even if the best audience loves it, you ain't going to get all of this on screen.
True.
Not in my lifetime. And the reason for that is it belongs to a niche group of people. And so a portion of it will always remain niche. You will never be able to profit off of this in the same fashion as a major kind of product. That's going to be in a nutshell, because even when it does get popular, you're going to have people who are going to read book 1, they're going to read book 2, they're going to read book 3, they're going to stop.
Agreed. All right. I'm just
For
trying
anyone
to
who,
fix-
for anyone who is trying to avoid, who don't know what we're talking about or wish to specifically avoid this issue, we apologize. But this is kind of just the nature of things.
Yeah.
We're just talking about
We hope
it
at least
front.
have some insight.
We're just talking about it in a friendly
Lamar,
way.
you coming to the cookout next week?
Next
Oh
week.
wait.
You mean March?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
No, next week. I'm having everybody over at my place. Are you coming?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me hop
If
in the
I
car and
could, I
drive
would be
5
there.
hours.
If I had the time, energy, and effort, I would. And I would make energy and I would make effort for you, but I know they won't give me the goddamn time.
Hey, when you do come over in March, you're definitely invited to the place. We should hang out.
We got to talk about that. So,
Hell yeah.
just so y'all know, this is my thing. I decided that since I got to burn a bunch of vacation time, I took from March 3rd. Wait, let me get this date correct. Double check because it's January, February, March. Okay, so I took from March 3rd to March 7th off. But that means that effectively I will have the 1st through the 9th off because those are all my days, right? Like I got those days off. So what that means for me is if we do the 4th, then I will probably go straight to Atlanta on the 1st. Like I would arrive in Atlanta on the 1st or the 2nd, whichever day. And then I would be able to hang out the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. And then I would have to go back down to Columbus, Georgia to be with my family by Tuesday. So I can hang out the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, bail out on Monday, and that would be my vacation that weekend. The alternative, however, is to do it backwards, which would be hanging out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, anywhere the other side of the week. But I know the weekend is probably preferable. So those are like food for thought for how we want to time it. I think the 3rd, 4th, and 5th kind of make the most sense.
Okay. So, well, I think we'll go ahead and let's talk about it in our chat, so we can so everybody, I guess, can think about their schedules. I mean, one thing we need to talk about is like, well, where would we get together? You know, what would be the location in which we would go ahead and do said gaming? And
if people need to stay over, I have 2 extra rooms. So
Ooh, free hotel digs. I'm down. Unless I stay with you, Brent. But I'm down.
yeah, either way. Yeah, I still got to get my game room and stuff together. But yeah, so stuff like that. Let's go ahead and talk about that in the chat because we can work out some logistics for it, set a time. But March 4th sounds fine to me. What's up?
Brett, come on, man. You've worked in corporate America way too long for you not to say the words, let's take this offline.
Let's take this offline. Yeah, let's take this offline. Yeah.
We're all family here. Anybody
Yeah.
watch What We Do in the Shadows?
Yes, I have.
Yep.
We're all family here.
Well, I don't know I've been sitting here trying to fix Genesis's token in the chat, and I don't know what is up with your token. Like, everybody else
Trying to
displays
kill me,
fine.
dog.
And,
The game trying to kill me.
I guess so.
Conspiring against me, man. If I roll a crit fail on the death saving throw, I expect you to recognize the game, hate it, and save my character.
Yeah, the game is already like, look, bro, you're done. You're
Exactly. See, let's wrap. Wrap it up, B.
done. All right. Well, let's go ahead and actually do some gaming here before it gets way too late. And let's go ahead and bring it in. So we got to recap. Everybody's kind of spread out around this manor, trying to go ahead and possibly find each other. And we're going to go ahead and start here with Ragnar and see what he's going to be doing inside of his dilapidated room. So let's go ahead and set the tone. Let's get some, here we go, some good music playing. I think that's what I was playing before.
I'm going to turn my music on then.
Yes.
Master volume is at 69. Let's go.
100%. No. Turn on the bass. All right.
Buddy, you making me type too much. I can't sing. So.
Atrium Carceri.
Yes. All of my music I usually get from Bandcamp, by Cryo Chamber. They have great music. Look them up. Good atmospheric background stuff. That's quite professional. So check them out. One thing I'm noticing is where the fuck is my where's my loop button in Roll20? It's like my loop button is not there anymore. Let me reload this real quick. Make sure it's
Oh, great. Are you reloading that? Then I can finally say what I want to say to you, Puddle. You here? You hear me? You hear
You
me?
there, Puddle? Nah, she in the
Funny that
bathroom,
pistol.
putting on,
That's okay.
getting ready.
Stranded. Stranded on the toilet bowl. What do you do when you're stranded and you don't have a role? To
Okay.
prove you're a man, you will wipe it with your hand and say, shitty-o now.
I want to be on that pirate ship. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop over to our map here.
Be in concert
And
next week.
I don't know what they did with my loop button. It's kind of strange.
It's 2023.
Everything is strange.
Yeah. Alright. Graphics. Audio.
In the year 2023, Will Smith will slap the shit out of somebody else. Be there. Be there. Be there.
Did you guys see Eddie Murphy won the Cecil DeMille Award? It's like the lifetime
not.
achievement. And he's like, I have 3 pieces of advice. 1 is stick to it. You never know when you're gonna get your next big break. Number 2, pay your taxes. And then he points at Wesley Snipes. And number 3, keep Will Smith's wife's name
out your fucking mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy Eddie Murphy right there, dog. That speech deserves it. That speech alone deserves it. Yeah,
All right.
And Wesley Snipes know he should have paid his taxes. Don't be no fool.
Wherever we get there, we're on player map. And why is my other map still?
Did you guys hear? Chris Tucker now owes $10 million in back taxes. You know what that means, though, right?
You're going to jail.
We're
Really?
going to get a Rush Hour 4. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's make 4 more. Let's make 6 of those bad,
And you know what? And I'm going to see it to keep my nigga free. What's good? As long as you're doing it the right way, I'm gonna help you out, dog. I got you. I ain't gonna even go see the movie. I'm just gonna buy the ticket and be like, that's right. Like power.
Okay.
God forever, nigga.
All right. Let me zoom in here so everybody watching can see what's going on in this tiny room. But yes, Ragnar.
Yes.
You find yourself. Let's see. What room is this? Aha. So, the dark vision blessed on you by Saloon reveals a dilapidated privacy room. It looks designed for private contemplation or parlaying between maybe wealthy lords, or maybe the same lords going over, or maybe the lord who owned this place, if someone ever did, going over their ledger books. And whatever time this place was built, it's long since passed, and everything is ancient and looks abandoned here. There's a single couch and an empty fireplace, and a study desk in one corner. A door to the south leads out of this room. Mounted on the northwest part of the wall is one of Teslaka's mirrors. It glows slightly blue, and the girl in a stained white dress stares at you. You also see, as you noted last time, there was sitting in front of this mirror on a table is 5 identical teacups and a teapot. Inside the teapot is water that is mysteriously kept warm. Behind each teacup is a small bag of tea, and it has a small tag on each one of these bags with writing on it in common. And you examined each one of these writings before, and it was kind of a scrambling of letters, but it looks like back in your religious collegiate days at the University of Saloon, you did a little pig Latin, and you were able to go ahead and kind of read through this mess of each one of these tags. But what do you do as you see Tesalaka sitting there staring at you?
So here's what's going to happen. Ragnar is going to make steady eye contact with the devil child.
Yeah.
I'm going to take 4 of the tea bags, except the one that talks about death, as we last translated with the pig Latin. I'm going to put 4 of those tea bags into 1 cup. I'm going to put the mysterious water on that cup. I'm going to let the water steep with these 4 tea bags. And then I'm going to take a quick look at Tesalaka to see if she shows any kind of change or any kind of reaction to me brewing tea with these 4 tea bags.
You see that she's watching you, and there's a little smile on her face, and she sees that you're just kind of staring at her, And our young girl here, which let me throw up an image of good old Tessalaka, at least in girl form. Show that to
Right.
you guys.
Show me Tessa Thompson right now.
Yes. Let's see.
It's not showing up. It's just showing up a blank thing.
What, the image?
Yeah. It just says the girl, but there's no picture. Anybody
really?
else see the picture?
Everybody else see the picture? I see it. Stream sees it too.
I see it now. I see it now. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Let's see.
All right.
You took your blessings and threw them all away, Ragnar. You were a child in midwinter.
Midwinter child, huh? I take up the cup with the 4 tea bags steeping in it, with the death tea bag on my left hand.
I wouldn't do that if I was you. But it's all part of the game.
With the death tea bag on my left hand, with the other 4 steeping in water on my right, I'll look at her, and then I'll say, "Bottoms up," and I'll drink the right.
If only your brother was here to see you.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm an only child, Tessa. What are you talking about? I walk over to the mirror.
As you walk over to the mirror, kind of sipping this strong tea, it has kind of like a spicy sensation to it.
Ragnar does not sip, he downs. He downs the whole thing.
You down the whole thing. It kind of burns and numbs your throat a little bit. You begin to feel like a tingling sensation all over you.
Ragnar knows that other religions use ayahuasca to facilitate their religious ceremonies, so he's no stranger to tingling sensations.
Gotcha.
But I specifically did not use a death tea bag.
What? You think your father, the one who helped me get the children that I needed, was faithful?
Yes, he was, Tessa, you lying bitch. Tell me what you know. Show me what you know. I grab the sides of the mirror as if I'm trying to shake her.
Calm down, Ragnar. We are going to have a lot of time to talk through all of this. But, yes, you have a brother, all right.
What?
And he seemed to have accepted his blessings, unlike yourself. Hence why maybe you're here, getting the long, hard lesson about Ariel the Maiden. Our goddess, really your mother.
Who? Show me.
As you say that, you kind of cough a little bit and expel a little bit of this tea. And I'm mad that I don't have my
I'm gonna throw the tea bag or the teacup in my right hand with the 4 steeping tea bags onto the floor violently.
She says,
Your mother was barren.
Fuck you.
And your father, wanting a child so bad, came to me. But of course, there's always a price to pay when dealing with a hag like myself.
you feel the sensation of one of these teas you suddenly feel more alert and um, dexterous. You feel like really in control of like your fine movements.
That's right, he came to me, begged me to help him, to
To help
give him
him
the
to
child
what?
he always wanted.
Mhm.
I wasn't sure at first, but looking at his mother, I'm sorry, your mother, someone so dedicated to less formidable guy, I figured I would go ahead and do him a favor.
Mhm.
And the result is you, Ragnar.
Me?
But, yes,
But what?
there had to be some contingencies, which
Contingency.
maybe I'll take you, which maybe I'll go ahead and get into a little bit later.
You feel another sensation. You feel like tingling around your ears. And you can feel something pushing against your mop of hair with the kind of silver band.
Something pushing against my hair?
Yes.
Ragnar runs his right hand through his hair. What's going on?
Your hair seems fine, but your arm seems to bump against something pretty large on the side of your head.
I lean into the mirror that has Tessa, and I kind of like bend down to the corner where Tessa isn't showing to see my own reflection. What's going on in my head?
All you see is pretty much darkness surrounding her. You don't see reflection at all, but you do hear.
You look ridiculous, Ragnar. Let me tell you that much.
What's going on? And I feel around like, do I have horns? What's going on?
You feel around and you feel on the side of your head where your ears are. They feel like they're massive, like huge, easily 3 times the size of what your ears normally were.
I have larger ears. Interesting.
For the next hour, you have
yeah.
advantage on perception checks that require hearing. But disadvantage
echolocation.
are on all charisma checks. As you
This is that-
look hideous with
Wait,
massive ears.
Brett, hold on. Every U.S. president we have had has abnormally large ears. Think George W. Bush and Barack Obama. Can I use that as a reason as to why I shouldn't get disadvantage on charisma checks?
In this world, nobody knows who the hell they are. Everybody has normal ears here, except you, for now.
Damn it. Okay.
You then feel another tingling sensation across your chest. You feel a bunch of vitality come like vigor in you. You feel alert. And you get 8 temporary hit points.
Hey, I'll take that. Now, vigor where? Any specific body part that I feel vigor in, or just overall?
Just overall, you feel good. Really good.
Okay.
You know? And lastly, you feel a pain across your biceps, triceps, your calf muscles, your thigh muscles, and you feel like your clothes get uncomfortably tight, against your armor. You clench your fists and arms, and you look like almost as massive as Genesis. As you gain.
How would I tell? I can't see my own reflection as you.
You can look at your arms. You could see it suddenly looks like you've been benching, bro. You've been hitting the gym. You've been drinking your protein. You've been going every week. You've been doing them squats. You gain 4 to your strength score.
Oh, what?
and
4.
you
Wow.
lose 3 to your dexterity score. As
Wow.
it's kind of uncomfortable in your new size. You chafe a lot now as you
Holy
walk.
shit. So I have 7 dexterity, which is -2. And now I have 20 strength, which is a +5.
True.
Wow.
My god, I've never felt
More
swollen.
powerful.
Yes. The power! But as I'm feeling these feelings inside my own body, I look back at Tessa and I say, so, my father's prayers were answered and I was born. But you said there was another?
There was.
Ooh.
Well, maybe I'm lying to you. Maybe I'm trying to get in your head.
I'll be the judge of that. I'll be the judge of that, Tessa. Now out with it. Who?
You're in my hole, silly. I'm gonna play by my rules. And I say that right now, I will keep those secrets to myself. Does that disappoint you?
Quite.
I imagine so. This whole experience is very disappointing, especially I imagine to your mother. Imagine her looking over you right now, knowing, or maybe she already knew, that she didn't really conceive you. Essentially, your dad maybe was fucking the Frost Maiden, which is quite an honor, I must say.
Tessa, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to retract that statement.
And what? You're gonna break the mirror?
3,
You're gonna come kill me?
2.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to punch the mirror.
You punch the mirror and it shatters to pieces as you hear her voice, her laughter kind of echo out. Let's see. You hear a click behind you, and you see that the door that you were in opens. So you haven't experienced this, but now in Roll20 you can click on the little door icon and you can open it yourself.
Oh! Whoa! That's trippy.
In the future.
The future is now. Okay.
But before you leave, you notice one of the shards of mirror on the ground begins to glow a bit.
I'll pick it up.
As you pick it up, you see that magically it almost like reforms itself into a different type of random shape. And as it does, the reflection of darkness in it morphs and changes. And it looks like, instead of seeing your reflection now, or seeing Tessalaka, you see another place in this large mansion. A huge, open hall that's dilapidated and in ruins. And you also see, in that reflection, a blood, almost a crimson colored light emanating from some source in that area. But just as you open the door, you hear something off in the distance echo out across this large open space, vibrating off of the walls. You essentially hear, let's see here, this! And then you can see, like, way see way across the open space area, like over here. Let me go ahead and ping it. The back or the silhouette of a massive figure standing in the doorway. Beyond the figure, you could hear some voices that sound familiar, like maybe it's your party members. Genesis, downstairs, you hear this massive roar also that echo out, and so do you, Cade. It just vibrates throughout the area. The rest of you who I didn't mention, it sounds distant, like maybe it's on a different floor. What do you do? You see straight across this open area here, there's a figure standing in a doorway. It's gargantuan. It's hard to see what it looks like from your distance. But as you look around on this floor here, you see that there's a massive wraparound balcony. And below that balcony looks to be a massive open hall about 15 feet down. The rest of this place, of course, is still in ruins. There's frost, dust, and cobwebs in all directions. And it's huge, a labyrinth. You see doors in all directions, and it's bitter cold. And, oh, great. You rolled initiative for me. So, with that, let's see here. Did Alex get here yet, or no?
It does not look like he is. Not
Okay.
at the moment, no.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
All right.
Everyone. I can't click my token. Is that okay?
Let me see.
Same.
Oh, okay. Just roll your initiative in like, I will go ahead and add it manually. Just roll it and tell me what it's gonna be. We already have Ragnar at a 9 here, so let me there we go. Delete that and this. Cancel, and I'm gonna drag. Alright, so I'm just gonna drag you on the map really quick here, Cade, and at turn, what's your initiative order?
3.
3, got it. Alright, we already got Sven, we're gonna have Varian. Let's go ahead and do Puddle real quick. What's your initiative, Puddle?
21.
21. Why does Ragnar keep popping up?
Brent. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna type my initiative here.
What's your initiative? I have 9.
I think, yeah, delete that 9, and then I'm gonna keep the one I already have, and then I'm gonna change that to a 9. Okay.
Okay. So, what's your initiative?
9.
9. Got it.
But I think the one that you have is the one I can't see. So.
Gotcha. All right, Stigger. What's your initiative?
12.
12. Gotcha. And let's see. Here we already got Sven and Genesis. Let me put you in this room real quick. What is your initiative? You're there, Genesis.
You typed 19.
19. Got it. All right. And then our buddy here. Let's see. Yeah. And boink, boink, and turn that on. There we go. And all right. We got a 5. Perfect. Descending order. There we go. Starting at the top. And moves. Let's go. All right, Sven. You heard this thing burst through said door. We're over here with Sven, and you hopped into a room at one point, right?
I was exploring a room when Alvarian was making his caterwauling.
Oh yeah. And you hear the shattering of a door, and
Can anybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Nice.
And you hear this this creature belt out a roar. What do you do?
Wait.
I'm going to flatten myself against this wall and wait to see if thing rushes by the door.
All right. After your turn, it goes. You see that you hear heavy footsteps as this creature moves in. And let's see here. What do I want to do? Object movements. There we go. You see it rush in. It stops. You don't see what it does, but yeah, it's gonna go ahead and end that turn there. Puddle. You're not technically on this floor. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to where you're at real quick. But you hear this roar and these sounds vibrate the area.
Is it close to me?
Let's see where you're at. It sounds pretty far away, but it sounds like it's going north, like from your position. Well, that's where the sounds are at.
I was gonna try to take a short rest in that room, remember? So I'm just gonna stay there.
Oh, so you stay in that room?
Yeah, remember I opened the door and went back in?
Well, you okay, you left and then you went back in.
I went back in to take a short rest.
All right, so you're gonna try to stay in there an hour. Got it. You hear those sounds and you just hunker down in the room.
In my
all
defense,
right.
I look like I'm really bloodied, so.
No, I got you. Alex is probably not here. Nope. All right, moving on. Stigger, you are not on the same floor. You are on the first floor.
Wait, I would have a 19 initiative. I wrote it. I put it in the chat, but you couldn't hear me.
Okay. I thought I heard a 5.
No,
But
19.
let's see here. 19. Bada boom. And we're on the first floor. You hunker down behind this table, and upstairs, like in this massive hall that you're in, you hear that sound. It sounds like it's coming from south of you, but it's really dark where you're at. So, I mean, you're not sure how to get there.
And this is the door I came out of initially, right?
You came out of a hatch on the floor.
The hatch on the floor.
Yeah, the hatch on the floor is no longer, I think, in your line of sight.
Okay. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And this is where I lit that torch, right? Are there any other torches to be lit? Can I light one?
You have your own torches. If you're looking around for more sconces for the torches to sit in, roll me a perception check.
Is that gonna be my action this time?
Yes.
Fuck that. Okay. You said when in the darkness I could sense I was up against a table, right?
Yeah, you took a table and mounted it in front of you.
Okay, that's right. And then to my right, it's still I can't see darkness, but it's further down the hall this way, right? Like to the south of me.
To the south of your position, yes.
Are there any other tables that I could set in the southern position?
You see a line, you see a bench, immediately to your character's south. Well, actually, you don't have a torch in your hand or anything, so you don't see shit.
Okay, I don't want to carry a torch on me because that makes me a beacon for whatever is there, you know? Like, but then I don't have dark. You know what? Stupid, dummy, Lamar. Scroll of dark vision.
All right, you think about your scroll of dark vision again, and that you were going to take downstairs. You take it out. You have to move into some light to see it.
Oh, sorry. Good point. I will move over here.
All right, you
Can I take the hide action here?
Either you have to use the scroll, which requires your action, or you can't hide and read the scroll at the same time. All right, you come up to the light, looking off into darkness, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And just upstairs, faintly, you can see some light, but it's hard to determine exactly what it is. You read your scroll of dark vision, and you now have dark vision. You notice that it's not as potent as you would expect it to be. It is half of the distance.
Oh, okay, better than nothing though. Okay, then after I do that, I want to move back behind the table, and I know I can't hide, but I still want to hunker down, take cover.
Got it. All right.
I can't ready an action though either, can I? Since I use the scroll.
No.
Good, then I'm done.
Got it. Moving back upstairs to our second floor with Ragnar. Or did I skip somebody?
Well, I will say that Alvarian is back. Real quick.
Got it. I skipped Stigger. Let me do.
Yeah, we can let
Alvarian
go
do
first.
Alvarian before me. Do Alvarian before me.
Let me do Stigger really quick, and then I'm gonna do Alvarian, and then I'll do you, Ragnar. All right. Let's see here. Stigger, you're on the first floor, and you hear north of your position. You're about to go upstairs. There we go. You're about to go upstairs, and you stop after catching that dart when you hear north of your position, maybe back the way you came, this sound, this roar and shatter of furniture.
We'll head over that direction.
All right. Go ahead and dash or move your movement as necessary.
Oh, actually, hold on. I just started moving. Let me go back to where I was. Because we are on initiative, I gotta count this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so all right. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, that's one movement. And then...
Got it. When you go back through the threshold you crossed before, you hear a click, and does an 11 hit you?
Not even close.
Yeah, something just flies past your head. Keep moving.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 with my dashing gets me to here.
Got it. You barrel forward. You see two doors ahead of you, and the door in which you came in from outside right here. And, yeah. Well, actually, you don't see those doors ahead of you, but you're going to run into them in a minute. All right.
That's all I can do in 6 seconds, unfortunately.
No problem. Let's see here. Let's shut this door. There we go. And, all right.
Wait, was this door right here supposed to be shut?
No, you left it open. It's going to stay open.
I thought I closed that behind me when I saw the meats on the... Yeah, I closed that when I saw the people on the freaking hooks.
Got it. All right. All right.
I was not going.
Fantastic. All right, let's hop over to Alvarian. What's up, Alex? Glad you can make it. And you should know the situation.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes. You see this creature's in the room in front of your fire elemental, and you're standing there.
All right.
Classic D&D.
Log in. All right. Are we in initiative?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hurry this up here. Done. All right. Did I already roll initiative for you last round?
Last time, yes. We're just backtracking to the turn we skipped you on.
You guys ended. Yeah, you ended with initiative, but we didn't start the combat. This is what. So you're coming in on that. You got a big guy in the room with you.
My elemental's gonna come after my turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead. Was Spin able to damage the thing?
The elemental didn't do anything yet.
No, I mean, was this Sven go already?
You look around, you don't see Sven at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and have the elemental try to grapple this guy.
All right. You could mentally command your. So on your turn, does that require an action?
No, I just have to verbally say it. So I would say something like, Duplas, go ahead and control this
right.
grappling.
So on its turn, it's gonna do that. But what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and toll the dead on this thing.
All right, toll the dead. We got a wisdom saving throw coming up.
DC is oh my god.
It doesn't blink, but does there verbal components to that spell?
Yes.
You see it swings its head and turns around and looks at you. You get a good look at this creature. Think almost like Batman the animated series is Bane. He's freaking huge, like massive, stacked with muscles. Chains is wrapped around what looks to be tattered armor. You also note that he has little hooks hanging from him, and hanging from each one of them hooks looks to be small heads of children.
Oh no!
You see that he wears the same mask that Stigger does.
Oh hell no!
Okay, a quick question. Am I, and maybe Carl coming with this too, can I replace one of my attacks with a grapple roll?
Yes. I believe we went over this before? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe we did, but I'm just making sure again. Alright. Alright, so I guess it's contested athletics.
So you're done with your turn?
That's all I got.
Alright, when you're done with your turn, it goes. You see that, let's see.
Legendary action? Oh my god.
You hear heavy footsteps. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It moves away from your, fire elemental.
Does it get an attack a lot?
Yeah.
Alright, there's elemental. Dun 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 dun.
You always need to attack the ops.
20 plus 6. Really should have invested in like intelligence. A 15?
15 swipes and misses.
Oh, we're kind of fucked.
Alright, it's your fire elemental's turn.
Duplas, come and help me. Dun, 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 dun. Grab it and then attack it once you have it grabbed.
Alright, opposed strength athletics. Got it.
Let me see. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Is there a disadvantage for if a creature's smaller than you?
No.
Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah, I got you.
Grapple firing. Its size. We're trying to fuck me up because I'm late, bro.
Okay, grappling uses attack action.
Damn right.
Alone. It is a special, which means.
I'll teach you a lesson, son.
I can't grapple something too.
Here it is. Target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you.
All right, you can grapple him. He's a large creature.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's not
by rules,
disadvantage, but he can't. But you can only grapple so high.
By rules is written, no advantage due to size is granted for any grapple checks.
All right, the fire elemental comes and kind of like wraps its fiery limbs around its waist. It has the face of Duplas.
But I'll say, I'll very much say, pound on it. The 24, is that it?
24 hits.
Okay, that shield or something. All right. And take that. 15 points of fire.
All right, fire sizzles into its body. For the most part, it just gives a roar as it looks at the fire elemental.
That's all it's got.
All right, back to Ragnar. You see it leave the doorway, Ragnar, and what do you do?
All right, can you switch the screen? Oh, okay, I see where I am. Cool. Wait, are Genesis and Stigger next to me now?
No, I just moved them in there to put them into the initiative, but none of them are there.
I'll follow the creature. Can you move me 30 feet?
I want you to move yourself.
Okay. That's 30 feet.
You come out, and you note that even with Saloon's blessing, you don't have that 300 foot of dark vision. It's still pretty potent, but your distance is still kind of limited. You see steps go downward, which you walked to over here, down to what looks to be the first floor. There's a wraparound balcony of the second floor, and you know that over in this direction, actually, let me ping it on my map. Over here, at the edge of your dark vision, on the second floor is where that creature was.
Okay.
Let me open the door.
Can I dash?
Yeah, but you're going down steps right now. You see the steps on the map?
Yeah.
The steps go up to the second floor. So if you're trying to get over to where that creature's at, you would, there's multiple paths you could take, technically. I'll leave it up to you.
Okay, I will use just the stairs I'm currently on. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright, and I'll run down the stairs towards the creature.
Alright, once again, you run down the stairs to the first floor. You know the creature's on the second floor, so you're gonna have to find a way to get back upstairs to the second floor on this side to get to where the creature's at, just to be clear.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, so move your full movement. If you're gonna dash.
That was my full movement.
Oh,
trying to
okay.
get down the stairs.
Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, you begin to quickly go down the steps. Genesis, you could hear the jingle of armor, and from your position, you can see Ragnar coming down the steps to the first floor where you're at. And I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate tokens on the first level real quick here, and move over here.
Okay.
So, and I'm gonna put Ragnar right there, and
Wait, right where?
you don't see him,
I can't see him.
but you hear the jingle of like armor of somebody coming down the steps. Is what I'm getting at.
I go, Ragnar.
Ragnar, roll me a perception check. I'll give that to you.
Me or Genesis?
Ragnar.
Alright, one sec.
Advantage because your ears are huge.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Boy, Dumbo over there.
24.
You can hear some movement off to your northwest, and with your dark vision, you can see Genesis hold up behind a table.
I whisper shout, Genesis!
You hear that, Genesis, but you can't see him.
So come take cover, hide. And actually, you know what? Oh wait, I'm in the light. No, I'm in the dark still. I say, come to the darkness, hide. And I actually take the hide action real quick. I want to hide.
On your turn, you can hide, but right now, it is our creature's turn.
Oh, it is? I thought it was.
Yes,
I can't
no,
see the
I
turn
was.
order for some reason.
Don't
Oh,
worry,
that's
I
okay,
got
historian.
you. Yeah, I got you.
Historian.
The turn order kind of disappears. I noticed.
Oh, there it is.
I can see it. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Creature next in our order here. This creature that's grappled by the fire elemental. You see, it looks at the fire elemental, and what does it want to do?
It gives up.
It sits down.
It dies of depression. He can't handle the world.
Oh, that's too much, bro. That's too real, man.
Let's see.
Is this what I've been doing to people?
You see, it looks at the wall, bursts its like fingers into the wall, rips out what looks to be like a wooden board, a support plank, and you see with its other hand, it swings a massive fist at the fire elemental. This 28 is gonna hit.
Oh my god, Dupless, you're so screwed.
And I need a strength saving throw.
Alright.
That's a fail.
Strength saving throw.
Oh, I was wrong.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, strength saving throw, excuse me.
Okay. There we go. No.
Yeah, that's a fail. You see that the creature loses grip and falls prone, and it takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage. You see this long wooden board it has, a support beam, morphs into what looks to be a long, jagged spear. Like, it just twists, almost like magic, into it.
Okay.
You see then it flips it around and tries to jab it into the fire elemental. You see he almost throws it, and it, like, with such force, it shatters into a bunch of pieces. Give me a dexterity save for this fire elemental.
Let's go, let's go. I don't know. 21?
21, that is a success. Let's see here. You see the fire elemental raises its hands and burns away all of the fragments. That's what it does on its turn. And since it's not grappled anymore, you see it turns and looks at you, and it continues its march over to you. And that's what it does. All right, we're back at the top of the order. Sven! You also note the fire damage on its body begins to magically just heal. You see its clothes actually regenerate, too.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Kate hasn't gone yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta speak up, man. I lost all
I
my
don't want to go.
I lost all my initiative orders, damn
That's
it.
because you deleted their tokens.
Oh, you're right. Damn it. I wish I can go back.
Cade was a 3.
Okay. Well, Cade, what do you do?
Alright. So how much of all of this do I hear? From,
Oh yeah, you hear bunch of you hear Genesis moving, but you're not sure it's him. You hear some whispering directly kind of in front of you. Then way off in the distance, you hear some roaring and shouting. And let me go ahead and move to the map here. And let me see. Hey, this is what I'm about to do. Okay, we're back in the map. I'm gonna put you right there. And really quick, what we're gonna do is this only problem with using multiple maps in Roll20 is it fucks their initiative order up. So we got Cade at 3, Sven was at 23, our enemy was at 5. We had Ragnar at what? 9?
9. Yeah.
We had Puddle at 21. We had Alvarian at 17.
Mhm.
And we had Genesis at 19. And
Yeah.
we had Stigger. What was Stigger's initiative?
I was at 12.
12. And is that everybody? I think so. Ooh, my memory's pretty good. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good
All
job,
right.
Brett.
Thank you. All right. What are you doing, Cade?
All right, I hear shuffling and some whispers to the south, and that is spooky.
Yeah, super spooky.
So I'm a stealth it up with the 7. Can I get magical guidance that? Is that allowed?
Can you guidance yourself, then stealth?
There's like magical guidance. I don't. Like,
Magical guidance,
Technically,
fifth
I don't
level
think 7
sorcerer.
fails.
When you make an ability check that fails, you can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll. So you have to know you failed. Or you can choose, I guess, after your... You can just... I will give it to you. You can assume that you failed, and go ahead and re-roll it.
I'm assuming I failed.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. That's
All right,
like...
you focus in on your innate magic given to you by that deep spawn, and you get a 10, and you begin to move forward.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna try this door and trying to open it slowly.
All right, you grab the door and give it open. You can open it yourself.
Okay. 20. Oh, whoops. 25. All right, I close the door.
All right, you close the door behind you and look around in its room. It's in shambles. A knocked-over armed wall covered in dust and cobwebs. A few tables and chairs. It's hard to assume what this room was about, but you do note that there's a small chandelier hanging on the ceiling that has melted candles, and that's what you immediately see. And I'm giving everybody. Let me tell everybody this. You gotta let me know if you're gonna search something or roll a perception. If you're not gonna do that, I mean. You gotta let me know. So.
All right, I'm just gonna chill in this room, and then I'm gonna, I guess, like try to hear outside through the door. Maybe like leave a little crack. So
Got it. You do see a door to your to the south of this room, and there seems to be cold air coming from the bottom of it.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, that's my turn.
Got it. All right. Moving on, and so we're done with K. Top of the order, Sven. I'm going to screenshot this initiative, and I'm going to put it in the general channel, so in case anybody forgets. And, there we go. Bam. All right, that's what we're working with here. So, what are you doing, Sven? Let me move to our map. Second floor.
Wait for it to load.
Yup. Move southward. Back to our area here. Yeah, the door is shut, so you just hear a bunch of shit going outside the door. You hear Varian shouting at his fire elemental to do something, and that's about it.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
No, it's going to. I think the door was open. I don't think I actually closed it behind me.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, yeah, it still says it's open. Well, you see everything that went down.
Okay, well, it's a distance of. Well. 5, 10, 20. So, move to there.
All right, you come out the door. You do a side eye. What's going on over there? And yeah, you begin to dart north.
Okay, well, let's. I guess I'll draw my bow and release an arrow towards it.
All right, you come to a sliding stop on the frosty floor and shoot an arrow. Go ahead and roll me that attack. 11, phew, flies over its head.
Okay.
You see it turn and look in your direction with Stigger's mask.
And bonus action, designate prey. That'll be my turn.
Got it. At the end of your turn, you hear, and it leaves your position. Alvarian, you get attack of opportunity if you so wish. It goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it begins moving towards Sven.
Oh, you're damn right I will. Proficiency plus strength. Let me see. Oh my god, it's not that good. Oh, I have the -1 from the thing too, right?
You're using your, oh yeah, because that did get damaged from the black ooze.
Yeah. Okay. 20, okay, I got... Okay, that's an 18?
18 hits with your staff.
Okay, well, 1d6. Minus the it's minus damage as well, right?
Sure, -1.
It takes 2 points of damage.
Alright, slams into its back. It eats the damage. But it, like,
Take this.
it continues going forward. Alright, Puddle. Let's, we keep moving if you're just gonna chill in the room.
There's traps and I'm almost dead. Can I see the map again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 18 HP, so like if
Yo,
I get
heal.
hit by anything, I'm probably unconscious.
Don't have any healing?
Tough situation. Let's go ahead and move to where Puddle is at. You're in this room with these bottles on the table, and you see these animals in the bottle are scratching at it and rolling back and forth, clinking against each other, and they're like squealing at you.
Do I see any other entrances into the room?
You see there's 2 doors to the west of you. In the darkness, the edge of the darkness.
And nothing's come out of them yet?
No. Yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna go... and then I'm gonna take my rope and I'm gonna tie it to get the door so it can't open.
You tie the door up and okay, all right.
That's my turn. I can't really do anything.
Got it.
Sorry.
Moving on our initiative order here. Genesis, downstairs to the first level. Cancel. And let's switch over to that map. And let's go ahead and move back to Genesis's position. Oh, whoa. Come back over here. There you go.
All right, there we go.
Let me change that. What are you doing, Genesis?
All right. Are you gonna join me here behind cover?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Genesis shouts out to you.
I'll use my reaction to move up to my movement speed to Genesis.
Do you do anything else, Genesis?
Is it behind you? Is it coming behind you?
Mm-hmm.
Should we go back upstairs?
Hell yeah.
You know what? Genesis is not a coward. This does not work for him. This cowardice is unsuiting. Screw that. One quick cast of Pure Runes. Just for the hell of to make sure I'm getting closer to that max. What is that? Is that 8? Okay. 8 HP healed. And I'm moving upstairs.
Okay, the other one.
All right, go ahead and move yourself, your speed, in the direction you want to go. If you go over, what's going on?
Alex, you're unmuted.
Yeah, you gotta mute yourself. Alex, there you go. Yeah, mute yourself. There you go.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Were you talking to me?
No, I told my dad to get out.
Damn, son.
Alright,
All right. Anyway, yeah. If you're gonna go ahead and go over any furniture, it's difficult terrain, or you gotta move around it.
I'm gonna stay behind the table for this turn, but I'm gonna head upstairs.
All right.
I just want to do the 8 healing first.
Got it.
Gotta bring me up from 49.
All right, let's move on to Alvarian, back upstairs, second floor, in the hallway with this guy, you know.
All right.
With this guy, he's built like this guy looks like he watches Andrew Tate videos on YouTube. He's like, huge and shit. He's got anger problems he can't get under control, But anyway,
It's cold over here.
Okie doke. I tell him to stop politely, and let me see. Do you speak the common tongue?
You yelling at the creature?
Yeah. Do you speak the common tongue?
It turns over his shoulder and it looks at you.
Are you able to communicate back to me?
For a long moment, you hear. Then you hear that roar coming from the mask.
Oh, well. Guess that answers my question. Firebolt!
You shoot a firebolt. 8 slams into his chest. You see this masked creature look down at it and then just look at you.
Okay, I roll damage. No, sorry. I mean, did I hit it? I mean, it hit his chest.
No, yeah, you see it does nothing.
Okay. Oh, do I interpret that as like fire damage does nothing, or?
You interpret as you hit his armor.
Okay,
you can see, yeah. It looked like if you hit a more vulnerable spot, you would have done damage.
Got it. That's it for me. That's all I got.
All right. End of your turn. It goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It runs back over to you.
No, well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, since you want to talk, Stinger, let's go ahead and go back to
my elemental's turn.
Oh yes. Yes. Okay.
Dublas.
Yeah. Dublas does get an attack of opportunity if he so wishes.
Yes, you will. 16.
16
It
will
also
not hit.
used its movement to stand back up because it was prone.
That is true.
Oh, okay. Put it back then. It's not. I think it was around here. What's it back?
I think it was maybe 1 square or so southward.
Okay. He's gonna get up, and then let me see if they can reach this guy. 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. Can reach. It gets up with half its movement. It's gonna go ahead and walk over there, and it's gonna just try to pummel it twice. 20 and plus 6. 12 will miss. 24 will hit, I imagine.
24 will connect.
Okay. It will take another 9 points of fire damage.
9 as fire lacerates its back. All right. Anything else from Dublas,
That's all
the
I got.
fire elemental? Got
That's
it.
it.
All right. Back down the initiative here. We're going to Stigger. Stigger is on the first floor, and he was moving northward. Let's go ahead and hit that back up. And
towards the roaring sound.
Yes. All right, Stigger, we're back with you, buddy. You are in this hallway. What do you do?
Okay, so I heard it coming north from me. Is there would there be a way for me to do like a perception or something to tell how far north it was at this point?
Look, I can give you you can roll a normal perception check. That'll be your action, or you could do a dirty one at disadvantage. Just try to quickly take a,
Considering the nature of this place, I'll do the dirty one for disadvantage and try to keep my running action.
Got it.
Oh, damn. That's a 25 on disadvantage.
Oh yeah, okay. Yours rolls it together, and then chooses it between the two. Well then, then what did you get? What was the low roll? What was the high roll?
I rolled an 18 and a 19.
God.
So the low one was 18.
Yeah, you hear that it sounds like the noise is almost directly above you. Literally. Like, there must be some hallway above you, and that's exactly where it's coming from.
Okay, so I'm going to move up. With that in mind, I'm going to move, so that's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh, got him! Stop! Let's go ahead and roll me a deck save.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
10.
The floor below you crumbles, and you fall into a pit.
Mm-hmm.
Of despair.
Not of despair. Just a pit. The pit, though, goes down 20 feet, and you'll take bludgeoning damage once you hit the
I don't,
bottom.
I have
Oh, yeah,
slow
that's
fall.
right. You got the slow fall, the monk thing. Yeah, you instantly, like, cat-like reflexes. You kind of grab the side and slide down. And let me go ahead and reveal our pit.
Monk shenanigans.
Bada boom. It looks a 20 feet deep pit. At the bottom of it, though, you see that there looks to be bones and refuse and stuff in like all directions. You do note, though. Let me go ahead. No. Where is it at? How about I do this? All right. You see that the basin of this pit is covered in a greenish, like, mucus. And you feel like an acid kind of burn at the soles of your shoes.
Okay, want to try to get... is it looking around real quick? Is it all around me or just in this area?
It's all around you at the basin. It fills up the entire bottom. And,
I would want to try to get out of this then.
Got it. Before you do, you'll go ahead and take 7 points of acid damage.
All right.
And... Alright. But, yeah, so what do you do for your action?
I want to try to get out of this basin and this corrosive liquid that is currently burning me.
How you do it?
So again, just to make sure I'm fully understanding, I'm in a 20-foot deep hole.
Correct.
Are there handholds on the side that I can use to try to climb out?
No. There's no, like, natural or artificial handholds.
How far apart are the walls from each other?
It's as is on the map. You see that it's a 10 feet wide, about 20 feet long, and can you see that on the map?
Yeah, I can see that, but
Gotcha.
I'm gonna ask something that's probably kind of insane.
All
Could
right.
I try and wall jump up to the top of this hole and pull myself out by jumping between the walls like Mario?
You know, I will give you as a monk. Yeah, I will give you a parkour move. Let's say that the DC to do such will require your action. I'm gonna say a DC's 15 acrobatics.
Okay. I want this to work. I got a 23.
You
Mario, don't fail me.
Somehow you're able to go ahead and push off with one leg after running up part of the wall, and then you're able to grab as you repel yourself off the wall and grab the lip of the other side, and you're able to pull yourself up.
Yeah. Woo!
All right, now it's 20 feet of movement to get out of said hole, and your action. So put it all together. If you have any other movement left, you could take it.
The thing is, it was my action to do that, and I used my movement to get to the place where I fell. So I think that's probably all I got.
Got it. All right.
Because I did do my movement to get to the place where I fell.
True. When you come out, you will note this when it comes back around to your turn. You see the pieces of the floor reform, like fragments, almost like reversing time, comes back together and makes it solid. Alvarian, you also note in your position, when that creature grabbed the beam out of the wall, you note that after a round, it magically reformed like it never happened.
What part again?
Which is pretty consistent of what you noticed when you blew out the windows in the towers.
Interesting. Transmutation.
All right, let's go ahead and move on down our initiative list. Stigger to Ragnar, moving to the north here on the same floor. Genesis is in a corner. You hear this battle going on upstairs. What are you doing, Ragnar?
I'll try heading upstairs where the battle is.
All right, you were gonna go chill with Genesis, but then you do a double take, and you're. All right, well, just show me where you go. I mean, it's up to you.
Okay. Can you move my focus to upstairs? I think I'm downstairs now.
Yes, I will move your focus to upstairs. Let's do that. Bam, second floor. All right, and there you are.
Could you shift ping so I
Yes.
Moves my thank you. All right. Fuck, man, I'm really far away, so that's as far as I can go with a dash even.
All right, so you see the edge here, right here, where I'm pinging at? That's actually upstairs.
Oh.
So let me draw really quick, just so you understand what I'm talking about. So this lip here is a balcony edge on the second floor that goes all the way around. And if you go down the steps and go across, you're going to be on the first floor looking up at that balcony. But there are steps over to your immediate east. So just to be clear on how this is lined up.
I'll take the steps to my immediate east to stay on the top floor and head towards trouble.
Got it. Okay. All right. All right, you dash and try to get there as quick as you can. Moving on down our initiative here. All right, it's our bad boys guy's turn. Let's see here. Back to the second floor over here with our guy. All right, whoa. There. Come on now.
Oh man, you can cast invisibility. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be baller. But he turns and looks at the fire elemental once again in frustration and anger. You see anything around him? No. He uses his No, you know what? He once again grabs a beam from the wall, piercing his fingers in, ripping off a section of it, and morphs into a large, like, kind of scythe. And, you see he then tosses it at the thing directly in front of him. This is just descriptive, it's not a ranged attack. I need you, Fire Elemental, to go ahead and roll me a dexterity save.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Bam!
That'll be a fail. It'll take 15 points of slashing damage.
All right.
The shards of this thing embeds itself in the kind of the fire elemental. And whenever this creature morphs random items into weapons, it looks like it's made of like a metalish kind of alloy. It's really strange. Those pieces get embedded into his body. At the start of his turn, he's going to take some damage. He then, with his other hand, tries to grab the head of the fire elemental and slam it into the wall. He's going to do a fist attack for 27. And he's going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And he puts his head into the wall and drags the fire elemental's head through the sheetrock down to the floor, knocking him prone. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I need a strength saving throw before the prone effect happens.
Do blush.
Getting drugged around.
No.
Getting drugged, man.
All right. That's what he does on his turn. And moving down our initiative order, it is Cade back to our first floor. Cade, you're still in this room, hearing this shit going on outside of the room. And let me scroll back up to right over here. What are you doing, Cade?
All right. I'm gonna check out the room because it's pretty quiet in here, and I like that. It's pretty nice.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Look around, look around. 11.
You begin quickly looking around, knowing some shit is going down. It's kind of distracting, knowing that there's a battle going on somewhere, and you don't find anything with an 11. Okay. You open the arm wall, looks dusty and empty, slam it shut.
15, 25. I'm gonna open the door, or I'm gonna try to open the door at least.
You open the door, and you can click it, and a gust of frigid cold wind hits you. You see darkness spills out before you. It looks like you're outside of the manor on a patio area. You see snow drifting down in all directions, and it's dark and it's cold. And additionally, let me go ahead and grab this real quick.
A flying monster swoops down and attacks you.
Yes!
Oh, really?
And just takes you away. And it's just, that's it.
You.
GG. And where? There we go. Grab that. You also note in this area here, on the west side, the northwest wall, there is a glow.
Northwest wall?
Yes. Which I'm about to show you here. Right there. And right here. You see a silver framed mirror. You see it's glowing a brilliant, like golden color. And inside of that mirror, there we go. You see what looks to be a hallway in a different part of the manor. Wooden floors, decrepit, dirty, but you don't see your reflection. You see some hallway. Do you do anything with this knowledge?
I will check it out next turn because I am out of things I can do.
Got it. All right. And let me make it a tent so you can kind of see it better. There we go. All right, moving down our initiative order here to the top. Back to floor number 2. Sven.
Think I'm
All right, to the south here. over in this direction. That's where we're at. Yes. Sven, what are you doing? You're to the north here. And there we go.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what information I can get about this thing. So first thing I'm going to do, hunter sense.
You watch this creature, metal hooks and chains off of it, with children's heads dangling from it. It's a muscular, powerful build. You're watching how it moves, what seems to affect it. And let's see here. You learn immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities and what they are. Let's see here. If the creature is hidden from divination magic, you sense that it has no okay. Gotcha. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with here. And I'm going to give you a little bit of extra information. Let me send it to you in our chat. There we go. You get these as far as, well, I'm not going to say, but that's what you get. And also you get that.
Yeah, I saw that when it was repairing its clothing and all that earlier.
True.
Okay. Then I'm going to let out an ear-piercing whistle to get its attention, since apparently it's following noise.
Yeah, you see, it looks at it. It looks like it's about to beat the shit out of this fire elemental, but it looks up at you.
Okay, then once I've got its attention, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Out the room.
Gotcha. Do you do anything else?
That's pretty much everything I can do.
All right. It will take an action at the end of your turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Albarian, you see this thing rushes past you. You get an attack of opportunity as it roars.
No, we good.
You're like, I'm all right. And, yeah, it continues moving forward. That is Finn. Puddle, you get done tying the rope, and you dust your hands off. You look like you did a good job.
So when I was moving over there, I saw, like, is there a window there? Or is that not there? When I was moving across.
Well, let's go back to where you're at. You see that there is a boarded up window to the north of you and to the south of you. There's also 3 windows on the south wall that look frosted over, but you can kind of see through them.
I guess I'll go look out the window. Oops, I did not mean to do that.
Ooh.
That door is tied.
I'm locking the door. There we go.
Okay, 5, 10. This is not taking a short rest. 15, 20, 25. What's else? Do I see anything outside?
You scrub away the frost and peer out. You see darkness and snow and wind kind of swirling the snow. It looks like it's about 40 feet down. You also see the window to the east of you is not boarded up, apparently. And there seems to be a glow coming from deep in that room.
Oh, this side. Okay, I'm gonna...
As you're holding your torch.
Oh no, I'm using my goggles from Cade.
Ah, that's right. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna, bonus action dash and...
Night vision. 30? It gives you 60 feet of, Got it. I'm gonna turn off the light here. And switch that to that. There you go.
Okay. And then, can I use my action to roll like a perception in there to see, or I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. That's perfect. Exactly.
Okay,
hard to see what this golden glow is from your distance.
Okay, that's my turn. I did it.
Got it. All right, moving on. Genesis, back to our first floor. One thing I do like about online play is that you can't do this type of shit with physical maps. This would have to be theater of the mind, 100%. But anyway, Genesis.
Alright. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Is this the stair door, right?
You move forward. You see a hallway goes to the north of you.
This the stairs, though, right?
You don't see any stairs. To the south of you, you see some stairs that go upward.
It's the stairs I'm gonna go towards. So let's say 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. You know what? 35, 40, 45, 50. And these the stairs up, or
yes.
I'll take those stairs. I'll wait here for now. Then I'll take them up my next turn.
All right, you rush over through the dark with your newly adjusted dark vision, and you begin to head up the steps. Ragnar is no longer there in that position, so I'm going to delete him. And yeah. All right, moving on then. Alberian. Second floor. There we go. What are we doing? You know that the fire damage that was dealt looks like clothes, wounds, and everything is healed.
Damn. This is just like that clay monster. We don't have to fight this thing. We need to run.
All right, counting down. Are you maybe muted, Alex? If you're...
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm here from here. I'm gonna go ahead and firebolt it.
All right.
Nah, I'm not gonna firebolt it. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna have Dublos attack. Also, I'm gonna move 30 feet. I'm gonna cast Mirror Image on myself.
All right.
And I'm gonna have Dublos do the final round, like Rocky Balboa.
All right, he gets up, 15 feet of movement.
Okay. All right. You should have enough 3 squares.
I believe so. He clambers to his feet. Just a flaming humanoid figure rushes forward, and roll me some attack rolls.
Dublos, attack! And then roar after I say attack. 11.
11 misses.
9.
Misses.
Oh, well, rip.
All right.
That's it.
End of your turn. You see that it rushes forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. You notice it breaks the frames of the door. Just obliterates it. Wood fragments fly in all directions.
Do I get an attack of op?
You are too far away for an attack of op.
No,
but
no,
Dublis
my elemental
would get an attack of op, correct?
I believe. 18?
Well, hit.
Alright. Oh my god.
9.
9 points of fire damage.
Got it. Alright, it doesn't reverse course or anything. It continues on its mission.
I can't find it offended.
Alright. Moving on then, down to Stigger. First floor. You're out of this pit that's reformed behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And you see 2 doors before you.
Well, first I'll look around the corners, see if I know, just to make sure there's no staircase, which there doesn't appear to be.
No.
I want to stealth and then and then peek through this door.
All right. Roll me a stealth check.
13.
Okay. You can open the door. You see a knocked over armoire in here. It looks like almost a closet maybe for miscellaneous items. It's pretty small, no bed, but there's rotting clothes and all types of stuff all over the floor and debris in here.
I will close that door and can I keep the same? Will I keep the same stealth check?
Yes.
I would then check this one.
You open the door, and you see darkness just extends out before you. But when you open that door, you hear the echoing of combat just reverberating out through this space. And it sounds like some movement is going on in here. This place is huge, whatever you're looking into, but it's dark.
Yeah. I think I used 15 feet of movement, so I will try to move stealthily, but I will move 5. I can't.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck behind the door. I got you.
10,
right there. Yeah.
15.
Off
20.
in the distance, you see a blood red light emanating from some type of object.
30. Would the stealth roll have been my action?
I'll give the stealth to you. I'll give that to you for free.
Then I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You begin rushing across this area.
I'm going to stop here kind of by this corner so I don't go directly into that red light.
This place is a labyrinth. There's doors everywhere. All right. Moving on. Ragnar!
Yeah.
Back to you, buddy. You're on the ground floor looking to go up to the second level. You can see over in this direction here a massive creature standing. You can hear, you see literally the door frame shatter as he busts through it. And downstairs, Stigger, Genesis, you hear this noise also.
All right. Can I follow the creature?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Well, can I hit the creature from where I am right now?
You technically can't really see it well. You're downstairs. The balcony goes up about 10 feet, I would say, 10, 15 feet. And, from your position downstairs, I don't think so. No.
All right. I'm going to go upstairs to see if I can grab the creature.
All right, move yourself as necessary.
Okay. Oh god, it's gonna be okay. That's 60.
All right. So when you come up to this area here, smack dab, I know the door's kind of covering the icon a bit, but the creature is standing right there.
All right.
You run straight up to it?
Oh yeah. Well, I've dashed, so I don't have Toll the Dead available anymore.
All right.
All right, that's my turn. Next turn, I guess I get to do things. God damn it.
Damn it! All right. At the end of your turn, something's gonna happen, but I need to take a pee really quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Very well.
Yo, we don't really need to fight the monster. It's just gonna keep healing. What we need to do is find a way out. This is just like the clay monster.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if it's fully healing. It might be healing a little bit, but
Uh-huh.
Yo,
Alright,
is it
so-
me or are we hearing him peeing?
We
Yeah.
you
We
didn't
definitely
have
are.
to say it. You didn't have to say it, man. You didn't have to
Yes.
say it.
Yes. Everybody on YouTube. Brent.
No.
Yes,
Stop
sir.
it. Stop.
Wait,
Stop.
When Brent comes back, we're gonna say, "Damn boy, you piss real loud."
oh my
Say
god.
drip, drip, drop like an April shower.
Oh my god.
I'm not a part of this.
I'm not
I'm
either.
thinking really hard.
I'm gonna mute myself. You can do whatever you want.
That we all heard him splatter, okay?
Nah, I'm gonna gaslight the fuck out
Right,
of
the
you. bro.
lizard.
I'm gonna gaslight the fuck out of you. I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what? To make up for it, I'm gonna go piss right now myself. All right. Give me one second. I'm gonna have to go back here.
And
I stand in solidarity. The Me Too movement. I'm joking.
this cat said me too.
Wow.
Oh, but that is pretty young.
I'm proud.
Hello? Hello?
Well, what's up,
Hello?
Brent? Brent, do you have?
Yeah,
Brent, do you have?
Hold on, all right, hold the fuck on. So, let me go ahead and first of all, the call to nature is when it calls, you have to do it. Secondly, the stream didn't hear that because I muted it on my stream.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I didn't mute it in Discord. I didn't mute it in Discord. I didn't mute it in Discord.
I see.
I didn't mute it in
Oh my God.
You
Discord.
did not.
So,
did
yo,
not.
as soon as you said that, I was like, oh shit, son. Let me let me turn off these headphones real quick.
Oh goddamn, dude.
I was like, oh shit. I'm glad I muted the Discord at least, but I mean the stream. But I was like, damn, fuck. I was like, well, hell, you know what though? You know what they say, right? Yawns are infectious. You know, maybe somebody else needs to go pee right now. You know,
Well,
maybe I'm
Alvarian
helping you out.
Alec literally said after it happened that.
I was gonna go piss
You know what?
right
You know
in
what?
front of Val.
You aren't wrong.
Hey. All right. Anyway, well, yeah, at the end of your turn, Ragnar, you run up to this thing. It sees you. One thing you note. Actually, let's see if you note it. Roll me an insight, Ragnar. Okay, with a
15.
With a 15, you note that somewhere between here on our map and about here, maybe, it didn't seem to be aware of your presence. But, like, as you got closer, it whipped its head and looked at you as you ran up to it. And now, it's going to go ahead and take some actions at the end of your turn. Let's see. It can't do that. At the end of your turn... Oh, actually, it can't do anything. Alright, well, on its turn, it is going to, let's see if we get a recharge here. Alright. You run up to it, and from its side... It pulls out a long, rusty pick and tries to hit you with it. Well, first, actually, it's going to try to punch you. Does that miss? 15?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on,
then-
man. I'm Ragnar Frostfall. I recently got some presents, Christmas presents, if you will, that put my AC up to 20.
His fist slams into your shield with a lot of force. It almost like scoots you back a little bit. It then tries to come around with its pick. Does a 25 connect?
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll take 17 points of piercing damage, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of its next turn. And that's what it does. It looks distracted at the moment now with Ragnar on the arrival. Cade! Let's go ahead and get back to Cade northward here inside of our room on the first floor. Bada boom.
Whoa. Okay. Let's go 5, 10. He's look inside.
All right. You come up to what looks to be a silver-framed mirror emanating golden light. And once again, you don't see your reflection in it. But what you do see is a long hallway, as I stated before. Yes. I mean, what do you do?
Okay. I'm trying to see if my hand can go through the mirror.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Alright. You take your hand and raise it up, and it goes through the mirror's surface, kind of fluctuating waves like water.
I guess I'll step through. Why not? Oh, can I wait, hold on. Can I hear what's going on, like through the mirror, or is it just like visual only?
It looks to be visual. You don't hear anything. It could just be a silent on that side, but you don't hear anything.
I'm gonna stick my head in.
And
Yo,
chopped off. Chopped off. Just
the mirror just turns off. Uh-oh.
just got him. You stick your head in, and you feel a draft. You can hear now on the other side, but you don't see or hear anything. What you see, though, is a hallway that goes north, and directly in front of you seems to be a door. If you step in.
Okay, I'll step in.
Alright, let me load our map up here. And you step through. I'm sorry, you see two doors to the south of you. And a hallway. Dark, decrepit, rotting wooden floorboards. This place smells awful, like just rotting elements, bones, and all types of stuff discarded across the floor. One thing about this place, as you go around, you notice that there looks to be bones, discarded adventuring gear, rotting armor. It looks like, and all this is from different ages, it looks like people have been coming here for quite some time and meeting disaster.
I don't know.
There's benches that line the west wall, and there's two doors behind you. Which, yes. And
come to the south door? No, try to open it.
All right, and let me go ahead and go down here. And can I open this door? Hold on a second. What's going on with this door? Let me see here. Ah, there it is. I think your nameplate is blocking it. Open door. There we go. All right.
Blood in here.
You see, yes, blood across the floor. A long, empty table. And 1 second.
And nobody move. There's blood on the floor.
Hey, nobody move.
And I can't find my heart. Okay.
I'm looking for...
Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold?
Yo, I am so lost right now.
Yeah, you have no fucking idea where you're at.
Just leave it there, cause it's not yours to take.
Oh, I had to check. Okay. Yeah, this room here, you see that there is another door that seems to lead back into this main hallway, and there's a door off to the west.
Okay. Is the mirror still glowing?
Yes.
Or has it? Okay.
You look back at it and you see the environment from which you came from.
Okay. think I have enough movement to make it to here. And actually, I want to check out this room. I like inspect it.
All right, roll me a perception.
18.
All right, roll
good.
me a percentile.
Ooh, okay. I like those. 11.
All right. You see that there looks to be on the ground, clutched in a skeletal hand, a homemade dagger. It looks to be made of chiseled stone. The handle has 2 chunks of wood held together by twine. It's functionally a dagger, just made of stone.
I'll take it. Yeah, sure.
All right, you have no idea what happened to the rest of the body, but there you go.
All right. And that's all I got.
Got it. All right, let's go ahead and move back on down to the top. Sven! Let's see. 2nd floor. You are now on the 2nd floor main hall area. As you came through that door, you saw Ragnar rush up the steps and come face to face with this creature. What do you do?
Well, I'll shout to Ragnar, say it's regenerating, as I. Let's see. Move to there, so I get a better angle and shoot a couple of arrows at it.
Ooh, rough.
That's gonna miss.
Flies past its head. $18 will connect.
I'll do 11 points of damage.
Got it. Arrows slam into its body. You're using regular arrows, right?
Yep.
Got it. All right. It barely reacts.
And I'll move to there.
All right, you bit a backpedal, shooting 2 arrows in its direction. All right, meanwhile, Puddle. What are you doing?
I'm gonna like open the door a little bit and peek in. This door. 5, 10.
All right. You open the door, and I'm going to unlock it so you can open it. And you can click it and open it yourself.
I'm not flinging it open, I'm just opening it a little bit to look.
You peek open, and you look inside. Let's see here. Let me go to this room. Bada boom. So, the room that you're in is large, ruinous bedroom. It looks like it was made for an honored guest. I believe I described this before. But peering into this door, you see a room that is mostly empty. It looks like a living room. You see there's an ancient carpet on the floor. There's an old candelabra that sits on the far wall near a silver-framed mirror glowing with like a golden light. So, I don't know if, let me see if you can see that. So at the edge of your light radius, there's like a candelabra on the ground. It's not actually there. It's actually all the way over here in the corner. It's just part of the map.
But there's like nothing in the room, right?
It looks empty for the most part. From just what you could see.
Oh, I'm such a chicken. Okay, Puddle's gonna close the door back.
All right.
And she's just gonna sit in the room, and I guess I'm gonna message the 3 people. What's going on with everyone?
Got it. You
Kate, Sticker, and Sven.
I walk through a mirror and I am lost.
All right.
I fell down a hole and I'm lost.
Moving on, Genesis.
All right.
All right.
Headed up the stairs.
Back to the first floor.
No, it's not standing in the doorway anymore at the stair entrance.
So, Genesis. There we are, right up here. All right, you're about to go up the steps.
The creature's not standing at the steps anymore, is it?
You don't know where the creature's at. You don't see it around you, but you hear it to the south of you on the second floor. And these steps lead up to the second floor.
Going up.
Go ahead and move yourself. Stigger, directly north of you, you can hear heavy breathing and somebody moving.
Oh boy. I'm gonna try to re-up my stealth.
It won't let me do
And I'm going to slowly move forward.
You should be able to go ahead. I can move you. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 will put you there. Then 45, 50, 55, 60?
Okay,
No, 80, man. He's 45.
I have 90 feet of movement.
90, bro.
So 45 gets me up here.
Hold on a second, and I'm still on Genesis.
I'm 60.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that it was your turn, Stigger. I was just letting you know you heard movement.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll move
all
myself
good.
back then.
It's all good. All right, you dash, Genesis. Moving on, Alvarian. Back down the hallway. And let's see here on the second floor. Let's go to it. Bada boom, bam.
Bada bang.
Okay.
All right. Alvarian. There we are. The thing has bursted through the door at the north of this hallway. You and the fire elemental are standing there. What are you doing?
I want to. Do I see Ragnar?
No. All you see is a huge figure occupying this bursted out space.
It seems to be leaving. Is my pride hurt by the fact that it doesn't consider me a challenge? I want to roll a wisdom saving throw for myself. DC 15.
Well, you failed!
You better get back here! You're not ignoring me, are you? Douglas, let's teach him a lesson. I'm gonna dash over there.
Got it.
And then 5. Is Douglas prone?
Yes. No, not this round.
5, 10, 15, 25. Is it right there?
Yes.
Bring it, Douglas! Go!
Douglas, once again, fiery hands. With a 25, he definitely connects. 12 points of
fire damage
on our guy here.
Again, Douglas. Show it no mercy. 22?
22 connects.
13 points of fire damage.
Minus 13 points of fire damage. All right, for, yes, a total of 25.
Nice.
All right. At the end of Douglas's turn, you see it takes a quick action. You see that it grabs a chunk of stone from the left of it, ripping it out the wall. You see that in its hands, it turns into a shape of like a cannonball. That's what it does on that. But, all right. That was the end of Alvarian's turn. Stigger! Let's go back to the first floor.
All right.
All right, Stigger. Right here. What are we doing?
Okay, so again, I rolled the 24 on stealth to try to re-up that.
Got it.
Hearing the noise, and I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
All right. You can see the silhouette of Genesis right here.
Genesis.
Badoo.
And that'll be my movement and calling out
All
to
right.
him.
Yes, you see Sticker behind you, Genesis. It looks like two people have found each other. Finally. All right, Ragnar.
What up, my sticker?
Yeah, it's good to see someone familiar in this place.
What's my motherfucking
as
name?
the face of, as the mask of Sticker is about to attack Ragnar as I say that.
All right, back upstairs. You're in front of this creature, Ragnar. What are you doing?
First of all, let's start the night off with a crisp Toll the Dead.
All right, Toll the Dead. We got a wisdom save coming up as you gesture towards this hulking twin of Sticker in front of you. And wisdom save coming up. 17 will make it. He has had damage on him before, but he doesn't take any of the Toll the Dead.
Okay. I see how it is. Ragnar will then spiritual weapon. Let's see.
All right, you gesture, and your spiritual weapon manifests as a bonus action and makes an attack. I'll let you put him on the map. 23 will connect for level 4 spiritual weapon. 15 points of force damage. Grinds into his body. He eats it. And, as he does eat it...
Hold on. I meant to cast it at level 2.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Come on.
Reroll that damage. Reroll that damage then. 13. Well, ain't much of a difference. All right. Give him 2 life back. Bada boom. All right. All right. Anything else, Ragnar?
That's me, and I say to Sticker, yeah, good to see a familiar face too, buddy.
You don't see Sticker around you as you look. And you do see Sven, though. To the north.
I say to Sven, hey, are you okay?
And as you say, hey, are you okay? Oh my goodness. You see he takes...
God damn.
You see this massive stone block in his hand turned into a cannonball. He overhead lops it down in your position, kind of throwing it onto the ground. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Ragnar is betrayed. Oh, fuck, man. I have a -1 to my dex saves.
Oh, no.
You did this, Brett, with your team.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. And with the impact of it, it just explodes fragments all directions as you look at Sven and say, you're okay. And you are incapacitated until the start of his next turn.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Bad.
And after that, you see he raises a massive fist, like squeezing it. You can hear his, like, knuckles cracking.
Don't fist me, bro. Don't fist me.
And then he tries to punch the shit out of you. Literally, like, tries to make you do a bowel movement. Let's see here. And let's see, a 24 should connect. 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Roll me a strength saving throw.
Oh, sir, I am +5 on strength saving throws.
Oh, yes.
There's no way I'm gonna fail this.
Your big floppy ears, your huge muscles, but his fist
Why would
connects.
you tempt that? Why would you tempt that?
With your nose, and your ears vibrate with the blow, it's like flapping like Dumbo a bit, and you have like a ringing noise in your massive ears. As unfortunately, you'll be knocked prone to the ground.
Oh no.
All right. That's what he does on his turn. Let's see what's going down with Cade. All right. And Cade.
Let me open up this door. Is it locked?
You come to the door. You try the handle. It looks to be open.
All right.
You see a dark hallway, and you can feel like a cold draft running through here. It looks like the hall goes southward and also northward. As in the distance, you can hear like boom, 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 blah, screaming and shit.
Which direction is that from? Like
It sounds like it's coming from. Let's see. North of you? Well, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll give it to
Okay.
you. It sounds like it's coming from north. The north position of you.
North. All right, so fuck north. Let's go this way instead. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think this is as far as I can get. I'll dash, why not?
Or you begin to run down the hall, looking in all directions, grabbing the loose wallpaper, trying to figure out where to go, what to do. You come to intersection. You see steps go down, spiral downward, and the hallway continues more south.
Okay, I'm gonna just stand right here until my next turn.
Alright, you just rub your temples like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know where I'm at.
Yup.
What's fucking going down? Alright, moving on. Sven!
Can I tell which floor I'm on?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'll let you as a character or a player make your own judgments. I've been kind of calling it out as I go, but anyway. Sven!
Okay.
Alright, we're back. You see Ragnar just got pummeled and slammed to the floor as this guy threw a cannonball on the ground.
Okay. I'm going to let out another ear-piercing whistle.
All right.
And
see, it looks in your direction.
Okay, and we get a. Where's the? Can I get a? Where are the spell effects?
I can give you one. Let me know what you're casting.
I'm going to be. When we're moving back, I'm going to be casting a spike growth.
Spike growth. Classic. All right. Let's go ahead and I'm going to use this one here. What is it? A 20-foot radius?
Yep, 20-foot radius.
All right. Let's see here. And bada boom. That is a 50-foot radius.
50-foot radius spike growth. Imagine.
That would be nuts. Alright, we got one more foot. And
Yeah, it should be 8 across.
there we go.
That's.
Oh, it should be double that?
Yeah, because it should be.
5,
It's
10.
20-foot radius, so it should be 8 squares
Oh
across.
my gosh. Okay. 8 squares across. Let's see here. Custom sign. Close. And advance. Set dimensions. Units. 8 by 8. Is that what it should be?
That was like 16 across.
Okay, I gotta measure it manually. Let's see here.
God
1,
dang.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I got it. Yeah, about there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's probably be.
6, 7. One more less. There. Alright. And I'm gonna give you control of this thing here. And you can place it wherever you want. Sven. There you go. Alright.
Move it. Right there.
Got it. to you, Ragnar, as you're on the ground. You begin to see vines and whatnot burst from the tiles and begin to clamor and just engulf this area.
And I'll move to right there. That'll be my turn.
Got it. All right. Ragnar, while you are on the ground at the end of Sven's turn, I'm gonna go fly. And let me.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah. Hold on a second. And put that up real quick. There we go. All right. So 10. Oh. What? There we go. That's weird. Roll20's acting weird tonight. I'm gonna move that over real quick. And so 10, 20, 30. Alright. You see it begins to tear through the spike growth. You can attack an opportunity from the ground, Ragnar.
And since it moved.
It moved 1,
3
2,
squares.
3. Yes, 3 squares. Dragonborn's gift.
Oof.
18, damn.
Yep, 2d4 per square.
All right. And so what attack are you doing here, Ragnar?
I think that's a sword.
I gotcha. 13 will miss though. With disadvantage, attacking from the ground. Moving on. All right, Puddle. You still chilling in the room, or should I continue on?
No, they told me that they're getting attacked, so I'm gonna take my potion. That's an action, right? My last
Yes.
potion. Of course. I rolled a 5. And I'm actually gonna try to leave the room.
All right, just show me where you go.
5, 10, 15, 25. Oh, would it be an action to open the door?
No, you can open the door
Okay.
fine.
30. Okay, where did you say the noise was coming from again?
It looks to be coming from north of your position.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna bonus action and just stand here at this corner until my next turn.
Okay.
Because I don't got anything. I don't want to like run into
All
anything
right.
and I can't dodge it.
Got it. All right, moving on. Genesis. Back to the first floor. Sticker is right behind you, Genesis. What are you doing?
All right, let's do this. Are we going up?
Seems to be where the action is.
Let's do it. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Where am I?
You
So wait, this isn't.
are right
this is
here.
upstairs. Where's the monster though?
You hear on the second floor that so this pink line you see is
Yeah.
indicating that that's the edge of the balcony of the second floor. So right now you're under the balcony of the second floor.
Okay, so I guess gotta keep going up the steps.
Correct.
Like that.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. 5.
Yeah, you hear a lot of banging, crashing, whistling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Floor me. So I'm at 40 feet when I get to the next floor.
Got it. Do you dash and go 60 feet? Or you just do 40 feet?
I want to do 45 if I can, because I just want to get to this next floor and get a quick. I want to be able to assess the situation before I run in blind.
Got it. All right. Let me go ahead and copy your token, and I'm gonna put you on the second floor, and so you'll be able to see exactly what's going on this second floor. And put you right here. Oops. Why did I post Cade? Let's see here. Alright. Object. Copy. Control C. Alright, and there you go. Second floor. Bam! So you're on the second floor, Genesis. And you don't see anything from your dark vision radius, but you know to the south of you, like you hear like a bunch of noise. You hear whistling, crashing, roaring, and screaming from generally this position here. Alright?
Gotcha. Around 45. 45. That's a trap. What's this blue light I see north? There's a room right next to me. Can I open that door? Well, that'd be worse my turn. But I could get to that door, can't I?
It's open, because Ragnar left it open. You see a shattered mirror fragments all over the ground, and you see the frame of a silver mirror in the far north west corner. There's also a teapot on the table, steam coming out of it, and there is 5 teacups. One of the teacups is empty.
Nope, I'm gonna close that door.
Alright, you close the door?
I'm gonna back out, close the door, but that'll be all I can do on my turn.
Got it. Moving on. Alvarian. Back to you, buddy. All right, we're on the second floor still, so we're good. And yes, you hear a bunch of shit going on in the room north of you.
Do bless. Continue chasing after it and kill it. Bye.
Move this over. I don't know why this won't go to the front.
And
to the front. You did notice, Sven, that it healed some of like its wounds prior to coming into the spike growth.
do I see it?
Yeah, you see a bunch of brambles and thorny vines and stuff sprouting out from the floor. It's standing in it.
Firebolt. 20.
Mm-hmm. 20 hits. Yes.
Firebolt. 10 points of fire damage.
Fire slams into its body.
Do blush. Hit it twice. 8.
8 will miss.
11.
11 will miss.
That's all I got.
All right. Moving on down our attack list here. Stinger! You saw Genesis run up the steps. I imagine you might be following suit or not.
That is the plan, as he is the only familiar face I have seen here, and you know, I don't want to split the party as soon as we just found each other. So
got it.
5, 10, 15.
All right. So he's upstairs. So technically, you would have to go. But I don't know where you were. I think you were there, or maybe.
Yeah,
there?
I was at the bottom of the stairs,
Okay.
and I have at 45 feet of movement with
10,
one thing.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45, you would land in his square, or you can land next to him on the second floor. And I will copy your token and put you
I would
on
get
the
next
second
to him.
floor. Got it. And let's see here. And you're carrying a torch, running with it, or let's see here. bam, bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And transfer there. All right. There you are. Wait a minute. How did I copy 2 Genesises? I don't understand. Oh, man.
You just copied my token.
No, I clicked stickers, but Roll20 is acting really funky tonight. Like, I don't have my looping button, and there's other shit that's kind of weird, too. But anyway. There we go. Sticker right there. Bada boom. All right. So 45 feet up to that position. What else you're doing? To the south of your token, Stigger, like in this direction.
We'll dash around to this corner, not so I can keep within Genesis' sight, but move a bit ahead.
Gotcha. You can see the fire elemental billowing flames in direction, so you can kind of see that creature. Got it. Moving on. Let's see. Ragnar on the ground, a bit stunned.
Incapacitated.
Incapacitated to the start of his next turn. Moving on from that. All right, it's turn.
Thanks, Carl. I really
Oh,
appreciated that, Carl.
Thank you for keeping it honest, for keeping it real. All right, so you see at the end of Ragnar's turn, he 10, 20, 30. There's a pillar around your spike growth. You see with devastating force, and I can roll the damage. Actually, I probably should. Let's see here. With 49 he barrels through the pillar, just shattering it, moving straight in your direction, and he'll take additional 15 points of damage at the end of Ragnar's turn. Back up. All right, and on his turn, he regains. You see, he begins to heal. And let's roll to see if we recharge this shit. Ah! You see, he grabs a fragment of the pillar. And then, from his position of where he stands currently, he throws the fragment. As it flies towards you, you see him morphs in the air into a cannonball with spikes of metal. And roll me a dexterity saving throw, Sven. 18 on the nose. You are able to kind of duck this thing as it slams into the ground behind you. And wow, you don't take any damage as he misses. Then he continues his movement. 10, 20, 25, 30. As he takes more of the spike growth damage. 12. Got it. But then, suddenly, keep hearing this like staticky noise. Who is that? Oh, that's
Me too.
Genesis. That's Genesis. Hey, Genesis, mute yourself really quick.
Okay.
Just go ahead and mute yourself, just for a second.
Oh.
I can mute you, real quick.
Yeah, mute me because it's like I have to.
Cut off. Anyway. We'll take this offline. You see this creature suddenly stop. Seem to look in the air for a second. Almost as if it like perceived something. You see it then look at its body. And you see it growls, kind of like breathing heavy. You see from its fingertips up over its body, it begins to evaporate into a black mist. And vanishes. All of you kind of breathe heavy. Those of you have a... Sven, you feel a tingling sensation, and so do you, Ragnar, and also you, Alvarian. Everybody. Can I be heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like... I'm gonna unmute Genesis real quick.
Yeah, like, can we do a spot check or list of perception of some sort to see if I can hear it reforming anywhere?
Sure.
Take that for $1.
I was going to ask something else entirely, but I'll wait for you to finish there.
18?
18.
You listen out. Breathing heavy, ready to fight this thing. But you don't hear anything anywhere of like this creature reforming or you roaring or making noise. But all of you feel a tingling sensation. And it's coming from the area in which you have that mirror fragment.
Let's move towards it. Let's see.
Okay, I got the mirror fragment, but does it feel like the reset, the sensation of the reset from the village?
You know what? Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
From the village, or is this like from the clay monster?
From Sven's village. Kind
Oh,
of. There's
shit.
like, it's a similar sensation, yes.
So then what did we do to set it off? Because last time, I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Did you say that out loud?
Well, you weren't there for any of that puddle,
Yeah.
so you have...
Yeah, you
Yeah.
literally don't. Yeah.
But she would tell you guys over the link. The mirror is doing something weird. It's tingling.
Does anybody look at the mirror or no?
Sven will.
Yeah.
I will ask real quick, Brent. Did I see the hulking figure?
From your position, yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at where it was.
You saw it, and it looked like a massively steroided out version of you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep my eyes on where it was and where it disappeared from.
Got it. Those of you look at the mirror, you see there is an image of it, of a room, an area, where you see blood red kind of light, a crimson light. Those of you who've been downstairs in the main hall recognize that same tint of light as what you saw down in that area. Spike growth eventually evaporates.
Yeah, I stopped concentrating on it.
Ragnar, you get up.
I tell them all about that.
Is it the same as the light
I'm
that
not
was
ready.
coming out of the mirror in that room that I was looking at?
No.
No? Okay.
I say we go down there.
Genesis calls out and
Yeah, there's a room down the floor below that has that same
Let's go
light.
down. You know what? I'll gather my stuff and I'll walk back downstairs towards that room.
All right. It looks like Stickers goes in that direction. Does anybody do anything else besides that? And I'm talking about besides Puddle and Cade, who are off in their own adventure.
Off in Narnia, bro.
All right.
Sven will check on Ragnar. Then
Okay. You come up to Ragnar. He's
Hey, what's up?
I guess
Hey,
I held back
Sven,
those
I have this
feet.
tea bag.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, a potion of death.
as Ragnar says as he stands up.
Puddle be most pleased.
Okay, we should catalog this for whenever we need to brew a potion of death for somebody.
Can I take the tea?
Yeah, in the distance, you know, Genesis called out to you guys, so you know he's off in the direction to the north of you. Those of you who haven't seen him because of your radius of your light, but you can hear figures going down the steps. What I need to know is, are you going to go down the steps, or are you going to do something?
He does that. That's what he does.
Terminator just arrived in a ball of energy.
Genesis
And,
literally
like-
zooms down the steps.
You know, Genesis goes downstairs. Stigger, I believe, goes downstairs.
I have not. I will actually say I have not gone downstairs, and I still have the torch. I'm still kind of looking at where it was and what this in this room and where the Sven and Ragnar are.
Got it. If you have the torch, then people see you with your torch as you're looking around at this perch here, this kind of balcony area with ruined furniture sitting in it. You see the windows on the east wall seem to be boarded up, but you don't see anything else like that obviously stands out in this area before you, Stigger.
Right.
I guess we'll move down the stairs to wherever that glow was then, since he mentioned that's where it was.
You there, Alex?
Yes.
All right. I imagine eventually, I mean, you see everybody moving downstairs. Do you take... All right. Got it. All right, so I'm going to grab everybody and just, I'm going to copy everybody's tokens for the first floor. And, you know what? I should just go ahead and grab all these. There we go. And let's go to the first floor. And, just ignore wherever you dropped out at. Let me move everybody real quickly. All right, everybody move down here. Oh, actually, you can't see yet, so that's cool. Okay, I got everybody, I think, except Puddle and Cade. Yes. And, where? Oh, there's Stigger. Let me delete that one. Do I got Dublis? How long does Dublis last?
An hour.
1 hour.
Okay.
An hour.
Yeah, coming in. No second.
Oh, don't kill yourself.
No, I dropped the fork.
Put Dublis down here. Alright, there's Dublis. Alright, so we should be good now. Okay. And so, there we go. Let's see here. And Cade, let me delete that Cade. Alright. So all of you should be able to see yourselves in this main area of course, according to your radius of light. And you can move yourselves wherever you want to be. I know Cade and Puddle is not there right now. And, yeah, there's no free passes. You decided
Yeah,
to...
looks like we,
You decided
looks
to
like we
just
lost
chill
Ragnar.
in the room. Well, there you go. Puddle is typing. Hey, you know, I mean, you got 18 HP. I mean, look, hey, that's all on you. That's all
You
on
may
you.
have reasonable reasons, but
I'll
consequences
go back
are
Yes,
upstairs.
yeah. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.
I'll go back upstairs and I'll shout for Puddle.
Where is that? Oh, I can just drag another party token. So what am I doing? Let's see here. See, Puddle only confronts stuff when she has 100%. When she has 100% HP. When everything is, when she's sure that like she can be victorious.
That's what
That's when she engages.
That's what assassins do, though.
That is true. Yeah, that's what assassins do, bro.
All right, let me put the party token here.
Yeah, but I'll go upstairs and I'll shout for her and be like, "Hey."
I mean, nobody answers. Let's see here. All right. Anyway.
Can I go around the second floor?
I'll give this 60 feet. So all of you come down to this main hall area. And I have the party token just so Puddle and Cade can see what's going down. And everybody should be, I mean, you guys should be able to see. If not, let me know. Let's see here.
There's so many doors here. Holy.
Yes. All right.
Every time it's clicking.
Yeah, if you can't see the party token, let me know now.
I was just about to say that. Kate's gonna start clicking all of them.
Just start. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, the party token opens all the doors? Is that how that works?
No. All of you come together, breathing hard, looking at each other. You are in this open area here, and I'll go ahead and give you a description. A vast hall extends before all of you, everything in ruins and covered in frost. I'm going to mute Genesis real quick because we got static. The scale of this area is large enough that you can hear echoes from your footsteps and other unknown sources. Ghost whispers and, you know, what I guess would appear to be kind of like laughter of children. Yes. Yes. The floor is marble here. Its Gothic decor, as you know, is mostly hidden under a layer of frosted dirt, dust, and grime. Refuse and debris pollutes the area. The walls have tattered wallpaper, kind of covered in stains, and framed paintings of various people kind of dangle and precariously on the walls at odd angles. The faces of these paintings are all scratched out. Large stone pillars with carvings of owl bears looking like creatures support I'm talking about large stone pillars, with carvings of owl bears, kind of support 15-foot high ceilings and are across or all over this area. They disappear into the darkness outside of your light source or dark vision. The ceiling sags in places, and generally the space looks like it can crumble at any moment under the duress of the elements. There's a huge open space in the ceiling at the center of this room, as you know. The crumbling and icy steps lead up to the balcony area on the second floor that wraps around this open space. But the open area kind of also continues to stretch way upward to a domed ceiling 60 feet high. Nothing but a strange, very low ambient light can be seen through this domed glass ceiling that is 60 feet high. On the ground in this area is a kind of shattered grand chandelier that looks like it fell maybe ages ago and has been resting in that same spot ever since. More interestingly, though, all of you converge around this red light that spills from this object in the center of this open area near the chandelier. A small island of malevolent light in a sea of shadows. A labyrinth of doors and passageways lead off into the darkness in various areas. I will tell you what you obviously go ahead and see here with this red light. You approach this source of red light or sick red light, and as you get closer, the light spills over you, bathing you in its kind of bloody aura. You see the source is a gold-framed mirror on a stand. The mirror is broken, and it looks like various pieces are missing. The pieces that are still in the frame you see reflect a void, with that pale young girl with voids for eyes, the child form of Tessalaka. Because there are missing pieces, you can't see her full face, but from the areas, that you can see, the pieces that are there, you can see that she looks to be maybe expressionless, I guess. She says, all of that was not how the game was supposed to be played.
Anyway. Welcome to my home, Lightbringers. Consider your silly group name. I don't think this place is going to be very comfortable for you, right?
All of you, wherever you are at, hear this emanate out from this mirror here in the center of the room. Do you guys do anything special?
Yeah. I tell how many pieces of mirror are missing.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, really. Just looking at it, it's really hard to tell. I mean, it looks like most of the mirror is missing. But considering your train of thought, Sven, you have a fragment, others may have one. You get a sense that each one of your fragments would probably complete most of it.
Okay.
Okay then. I figured all of you would have a lot to say, considering the journey considering how long we've known each other. But, alright. None of you want to talk to me, that's fine. I will go ahead and tell you the deal then.
What are the rules of your game? You have yet to tell us that.
Thank you, Sven. So many other adventurers have played this game before you. I mean, there are adventurers who came to my realm. There was a place to pillage. And boy, did they learn really quickly that I guess they're fucking with the wrong one. But anyway, the game is simple, Sven. If you want to see the real me, you must restore this mirror. There are fragments about my home to find. And each fragment holds a clue to the next place. You get all the fragments, you place it in the mirror, and then use the key to come see me, so we can get to know each other better. You each already have some pieces, so that should be helpful in getting the clue to where, I guess, the first fragment is hidden. Well, the Oliverian didn't want to play the game. What? I guess it looks like all of you are gonna have to go ahead and help him run back and get that missing fragment.
Mize kind of look around awkwardly without saying anything. Just like looks around.
You get the fragments that are missing in the mirror, you place it together like a puzzle, and then you get to know each other very well, if you know what I mean. But at this rate, considering two of you aren't even here yet, I imagine you're gonna have some trouble. You have some cowards among you. Oh, and before I go, as you saw, I would keep the noise down and stay out of the way of my large, young friend. He's very territorial these days. Oh, and of course watch your step as you move around my home. I haven't had time to clean up. You know, for a bunch of adventurers who spent a lot of time agonizing over the things maybe I've done, you don't have much to say. But that's fine. That's fine. You've all been through a lot of pain and suffering. I imagine Ariel, the maiden, is very impressed with your perseverance and endurance through it all. But like I've told some of you, you still don't seem to get the full picture. You're alone in this world, isolated. Even as you stand near each other, you were born to suffer in this world.
What did you do to him?
Well, there we go. Him? You mean part of you? Actually, I didn't do that at all. Really, that all started with your mother, who made a deal with me.
What did you do to him?
I made him better. If anything, if I did something, I made him better, stronger, more capable, more reliable. A lot of the things that you left while you were running
All the
around
things
with...
I lacked, and you took more. You want an adventurer's declaration? You want to? Here is one. I'm going to break you for what you did to him.
Well, I guess we'll see about that. I'm kind of excited at how much emotion that you have here, Stephen. You're going to break me, you say? Okay. I guess we'll see about that. You had a lot of opportunities to break people who were assaulting people that you knew and cared about. William Minartop, I believe was his name. You let his head get cut off.
And all the times I stood still is worth more than anything you ever are or will be.
Of course. I guess we'll see, but, you really should reserve a lot of anger for your mother. She didn't have to do a deal with me at all. She chose that. And I delivered. Just like I delivered for good old Ragnar. He wouldn't be here. And just like I'm gonna deliver for Cade, who died horribly and tragically. And all of you just kind of walk around with this imposter like it's nothing. Look, I'm doing a little bit of a performance here. I'm trying to keep things light. But in all actuality, your anger doesn't faze me. I've been through anger, pain, loss, sadness, desperation, hopelessness. I've experienced it all. But when I came to the Frost Maiden, when she found me, and I accepted her, all of that went away. All of that pain, hate, the anger, the resentment. I feel nothing now. So, you can threaten me and all that. I get it. But at the end of a day, I'm here to teach all of you a lesson. You don't deny the Frost Maiden in her domain, in the lands that she claims. You give up. You accept it. And those that don't, they die alone in darkness, with all of their fears still there, and all of their hope extinguished, and all of their dreams unfulfilled. But I think I've spoken enough. Have fun.
You see, she vanishes.
She's like pieces out like that.
Yeah, pretty much. She deuces you guys.
She's not
and dips
here
out.
to listen. She's here to postulate because that's the only
Exactly.
thing
She's
she
here
has.
to fuck with you guys. You
Because
get all of you.
and
get
as
that.
she said, that's the only thing she has.
You see the mirror that's glowing red begins to pulse with more light. You feel static energy from the fragments of the mirror pieces that you have.
I think well, first off, I think we need to find Puddle and Cade. And we need to find where Alvarian apparently came in this place.
Puddle says, "She said to be quiet, so no yelling." You're not even there. You're hiding in a corner somewhere.
I'm reminding them as to the player, okay? I had 18 HP. Do you want me to die?
You said it was easy.
Oh, you said it was
I
easy.
never
You said it was easy.
I never said that.
I'm just messing with you. But all of you look at each other. We're about to wrap up here in a few minutes. But I mean, there's a static energy to these fragments you have, and the mirror begins to glow. Stigger suggests that you guys need to find your compatriots and where Alvarian came from to get his fragment. What do you guys do? Give me a direction to go.
And we have psychic link, guys.
True.
It lasts for 4 hours. Yeah, can you tell me where you guys are then?
All right, all of you guys, scratch your butts, sniff your fingers. You know, I mean, like, what's going down? We only got like a few minutes left. Tell me what you're doing.
Well, I'm looking at my fragment of mirror to see what's in the reflection now.
You see in the reflection is this red glowing mirror in front of you. It's almost, you can see like a duplicate of yourself kind of like standing a bit away.
No.
Well, damn. All right. Nobody's doing shit. Okay. I mean, well, I'm trying to give you an opportunity to set up what's going on next here. I mean, does anybody have anything to say?
I think you still have Genesis muted. I'm pretty sure you still have Genesis muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah. My bad. I had you muted, Lamar. My bad. Did you say anything? Because everybody else is cowards here. Nobody else wants to say shit.
I
Wait for him to
see.
stop
All
talking.
right, look. Step one. I'm gonna go up the stairs.
I
Like,
freaking
I'm gonna
called
go back
her out,
upstairs.
man.
We're gonna find Puddle. So look, who's Link? Tell Puddle to meet us at the stairway, so that way we can link up with the party
Which
first.
stairway?
That's-
There are
no
dozens of
stairs here.
stairways in this place.
Look for a balcony that overlooks a floor below it that has a red light.
So I see a mirror in a room, and I see a hallway with some weird things coming out of it, and something with icicles above it. I am very hurt. If I move and get hit, I will probably die.
Well, also over the psychic link, it's like okay, there's the mirror here with the red light in the main room. Then there's the false mirrors that Tesla has been talking to us through. Has anyone seen a silver mirror?
Yes, that's what I just told you. There's this mirror in this room. It's a
Well, all the
silver
mirrors
light.
are framed silver, but they seem to glow different colors of light.
And Kate, you're connected too. I don't know if you tell us that you saw a mirror and went through it.
The only mirror I saw was in my room, and I broke that.
Well, Alvarian, where's your room? What room did you start in? Let's backtrack to there.
I recall the room in which I was in was northward.
On this floor?
No, it was in the third floor.
All right, then let's go back to the third floor.
All right, let's begin our trek backwards to our location. Would we manage to find puddles before we head our way back there?
But you guys don't know where I am.
Well, I mean,
We'll
look
try
around.
going in the hallway, Puddle. Go in the hallway.
Puddle
Use
is
the dark
in the
vision.
hallway.
Yeah, tell her
Okay,
to
so
yell.
then go south to find, like, if you don't want to make noise, which means that we can't see and you can't hear, right? Like,
But
so
the
you're gonna
noise
need
is
to
coming
move
from
south. Okay, you're gonna need to move and find a stairway because everybody else is on a different floor. If you can find me on the stairway, in the stairway, going up and down, waiting for
Brent.
you, looking for you, then I can heal you.
So Brent, I want to ask you something.
Yes.
So I've been this chat GPT stuff has me like just thinking stuff. So if I command Dupless to go roam around like this mansion to find puddles, I mean,
I mean, Dubless, you would know, would have no idea, just like you, but I guess you can just roam wherever. Sure.
Yeah, okay.
No, I heard. I would
Dupless.
tell them over the link. I heard something. I heard you guys fighting, so I'm gonna try to head that way first.
Keep making your way westward, and when you come across puddles, just follow and protect her.
Tell her to be careful of any kind
Open
of
any
trap.
passageways with your 7 hit points. I know you can.
You send Dubless off to, you see a series of arched doorways to the west here.
Open any
And-
passageways. Anything you must do. If you find puddles, return them back to me.
You see he opens the door, and a gust of cold Arctic wind rushes in. It looks like it goes outside.
He's gonna walk into a trap. And
You
die
see,
instantly.
he goes outside, and disappears into the darkness as you tell him to go west. And he,
Go west, young man.
yes, go on, my wayward son. You know, there'll be peace when you are done.
Oh my god.
Don't you cry no more.
Oh my god.
And yeah, he just disappears off
Out of-
into
out
the
of character.
darkness.
Out of character, I'm laughing my ass off. But in character, I'm saying, now let's go find my route.
All right, so all of you are gonna do what? That's all I need to know. Like, you're gonna go find Puddle. You have these mirrors and fragments glowing in your hand, and a mirror that's glowing in front of you. You guys are not gonna deal with that at the moment. I'll be like, just tell me what you're trying to do.
Yeah, we're not going to reassemble the mirror until we've got all the fragments together. So
I'm just trying
Let's
to head
go
back
find
into where I was before, so I'm gonna head north.
Roll me an insight, really quick though, Sven. Excuse me. So we get a 15 or higher, or we just let this ride. All right. You know that Tesla before she disappeared, she said that the fragments holds a clue to the next piece that you need to find, right? And yeah, restore the mirror. There are fragments about my home to find, and each fragment holds a clue to the next place to find them. So I'm just gonna bring that up real quick.
Yes. Okay. Who has a fragment? Well, this is the thing. We got 3 objectives, so let's just take a vote. We got 3 objectives. We already know we're not going to do the mirror yet till we get the other fragment, right? So we could either start using the fragments to hunt down the other fragments, go find Puddle, or we could just retrace to Alberia's last known location. Everybody pick an option and vote.
So yeah, it looks like you guys can try to find your party members. You guys can try to backtrack to where Alberian was and get that last remaining initial fragment that is missing, that all of you know, then everybody would have a certain fragment they can place in the mirror and maybe get a clue. Or you could do something else. So yeah,
All right,
look
then
for
I'm
your
gonna go
party
back and look.
members.
I'll go back and look for Puddle.
Okay, so it sounds like you
Well,
guys are gonna try to find where Puddle is at, and maybe try to find where Cade is at.
They feel like it.
No, I mean, I know Kate can kind of take care of himself with HP.
Hey, Brent.
Yes.
I know it's too late now because, like I said, my wayward son west. But what are the? But what are the percentages they'll come back alive and find Puddle?
Look, I'll tell you this. After about 10 or 15 minutes, you lose connection with him.
Oh, no.
And he's just gone.
Oh my god.
No, that was a waste.
Yeah.
In character, Brent, I look around like grimly and I say, "Duplex is gone. We have to find Puddle."
Like all of the minions you've had in the games we've played together, you just treat them like shit. And like that fucking celestial dragon that you fucking stomped into the lava. You know, you just fucking don't give a shit. And he's just gone. You know, after a while, you just told him to go west. You told him to perform a west marches by himself, and you know and that's what he did until he vanished.
Oh my
Walked out
god.
into the field and just never was not seen again.
Oh, god. but in character, I'm serious as shit, which makes it even funnier.
All right. Next session looks like you guys are gonna try to track down, get the party together, and then you guys are gonna figure out what to do after that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're all right, and that will be a session. That will be a session. So I know, like, I don't even know if, like, did Ragnar, did he eat some
Ragnar
Art-
disconnected a while back.
Oh, he
Yeah,
did.
That guy just like
yeah.
Oh, he's got.
The gummies kicked in. He was out of here.
He's gone on his bed.
He was like, I'm out of here. All right. So yeah, next week obviously we're on stream, so I'm not gonna say where or what, but we're gonna go ahead and see what's up with Ark's place and maybe have a good time. Then after that, maybe we'll go ahead and do some gaming. We'll log on, do some gaming. We'll see what happens. And
Okay. Keep me in the loop.
yes, and as far as us getting all together, March 4th sounds like a good day. All we need to really figure out is the where and the time, like the when, if you need a place to stay, Lamar, I have a place here, or I mean, Arc, whatever it may be. We can go ahead and arrange for that, save some money, come up. But yeah,
Well,
I
no
would love.
worries. Next step,
You know what?
I'll buy my tickets.
Really quick. See you later, stream. This is private conversation. Goodbye.
I'm taking
Join
this
us. Have a
offline.
wonderful evening.
Bye.